Trigger warning. The following content may discuss sensitive topics such as mental health, abuse, violence. Please proceed with caution and take care of yourself. If you feel uncomfortable, it's okay to step away.
Dave and speaks to Dave, so piss off. Thank you, JC. Yeah, a gift for a reveal. Oh, I couldn't think of anything worse. Oh, morning, everybody. Sorry about that smuttiness with Dave. Absolutely not. I'm a one-woman man and he's a one-man woman. We'll have no friskiness around here. Have you leveled up? Alexa, play Level Up.
What do you want me to play?
Alexa, play Level Up.
Here's Level Up by Kira on Amazon Music.
Level up, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up, 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 level up. Oh, this song be so yummy. Oh, this sauce so yummy. Know you want this yummy. Tell me all in your tummy. Level up.
Thank you, guys. Right, guys, we'll get 100k taps, 200 reposts, and we'll get on with the FYP, everybody.
Oh, this sauce so yummy. Know you want
Guys, if you haven't level up, please. Where are we on this popular? Let's have a look.
I won't do it no more. There's hundreds.
Guys, we're 15 on the popular. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Tamara. Hello, Fran.
Let's talk it, more action. You just gon' see coming. I just keep elevating. No loss, it's just upgrading. My lessons make blessings.
Have you leveled up? Thank you, Diane. Alexa off. Thank you, Yvette. Thank you, darling. Dear guys, I'm all tired now. See you tomorrow. I'm joking. I'm knackered. I've only been on how long? 22 minutes. Jesus Christ. I'm having a hot flush as well. Let me open the door, guys. Oh dear. Morning, everybody. Guys, are you excited because it's Friday? You know what that means, don't you? Weekend. Oh, yes. Are you off anywhere the weekend, guys? I'm literally just chilling all weekend because I've had the girls here all week. Thank you, the nun, 32. Thank you. How's Susie? She's all right, darling. What we got going on the weekend, guys? She's all right, T. You're working? No. Chilling? Oh, I'm sorry, Fran. Buzzball for old Pinky Ponk, don't start. Our Luke's on the buzzballs. Thank you, Shorty. Who are you going to see? Thank you, Millie. You're going to see Akon and Neil. Big up, my Jay. Thank you. Going to the caravan. Thank you, Stephanie. Cricket. Okay. Laying down. Love that. Love that. Grandkid's birthday. Oh, happy birthday to the grandkid, darling. You're volunteering at a domestic violence centre. Oh, that's lovely. Well done, Becca. I have a... What do you have? You have a... confirmation party. What's a confirmation party, darling? Morning, Tiff. Cleaning the what? Cleaning the house for the in-laws. Chelsea, I hope you're on an hourly wage. I know they're related. Thank you, Totty. Thank you, Amy. Piss off. Do your own housework unless you're going to make it interesting for me. Do you know what I mean? I'm sorry. I do enough cleaning in my own house. I mean, guys... Chill the weekend with the kids, got loads of rain and thunderstorms. Well, you know, it usually happens this time of year, doesn't it? We had a good couple of days in April and then the rest of the year it's going to be rain now. It was the same last year. Happy birthday for Sunday Tea. I'll be on Sunday Tea, so I'll sing you a song. Yes. Oh, thank you, Amy. Thank you, chilling. Sorting the garage. Oh, no, spiders. Sorry, Savage Stitch. Oh, spot them. Sorry, darling. Specsavers. Thank you, Tamara. Thank you. Look, you got me all weekend, guys, basically. Hello, my Sally. You got me all weekend, guys. I'm going to come on, do my FYP, do a few battles, cause a bit of trouble. Thank you, Shorty. Oh, Kirsty, that's amazing. Big up, Rob. Thank you. Thank you, my darling. Oh, I loved looking at wedding venues. It's just so lovely, isn't it? Oh, I hope you pick one that you like, darling. Have you got anything in mind? Oh, I love that. You're going to clean. Are you tomorrow? Yeah, I'm on all weekend. Oh, Sally. Mwah. Thank you, Sally, for my carousel. Thank you, my darling. I love you, Sally. Thank you. Yeah, I'm married, but because my hands are swelling up, they keep on swelling up. I take my ring off. I take my ring off. So I've got to get a bit more gold put into it because I don't know, I don't age thing, but my hands keep swelling, my feet. It's a new thing. I don't know if it's like connected to menopause or something like that. Thank you, Daniel. I love you, Daniel. Thank you. Yeah, so does anybody else get that? Amy said fluids. I don't know what it is. It's only been the last couple of weeks. Water retention, potentially. But yeah, so my ring's a bit too tight now. So I've got to just get a little bit taken off. But thank you, Danielle. Thank you, my darling. I'm not putting on weight anywhere else on my body. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm still the same in clothes, tops, underwear, brassieres. So, I don't know what it is. Thank you. Oh, Sally! Thank you, Sally. You've completed that carousel goal for me. Thank you. Get a pin, Sally. Thank you, Daniel. Get a pin, Sally and Daniel, and everybody else, make sure you get your pins. I had to cut my wedding ring off because my hand swelled too much. I know it's horrible, isn't it? I love that ring as well. I know Lynn's. Oh, thank you, Sally and Lynn's. Thank you. Snow White FYP, thank you. Right, we've got to the 100k taps. Guys, can we get to the 100k taps, please, so I can get on with my FYP? Thank you, Lauren. Big up, Millie. Thank you, everybody. Hello, Lauren, I mean. Oh, dear. Do you know what really annoys me? Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Lauren. Like, I'm not going to go into names, but certain men on here, well, I won't really class them as men, really. The more bullies of women. Refer to me as fat all the time. Right. And I've never sat here and I've never claimed to be like skinny mini or supermodel or, you know, the most beautiful person on the app. Like, people need to remember I'm 45, right? I have a thyroid condition, okay, which is an underactive thyroid. And yes, I've got lumps and bumps. Yes, you know, I'm very curvaceous. But, like, I just don't understand, like, who are these people to judge when they're injecting themselves to stay skinny? Why don't you put the injections down? I'm talking about the Mounjaro, and let's see your original weight that you was. Because believe me, if I wanted to be skinny, right, if I wanted to be a size 8, a size 10, I could do exactly the same thing, but I don't want to because I'm not insecure. And I'm starting to really, well, now I actually believe that it is insecurity. It's their selves, how they feel looking in the mirror, and it's projecting onto other people, specifically women, you know. And I think it's really, really sad because the individuals that are saying this about me, right, you're only skinny because you have to jab yourself, but it still doesn't take the fact away that you're a massive cunt, that you're cunts. And as we know, there is no anti-cunt injection, because if there was, you'd be candidates for it. So let's not come at me for my weight and my looks and everything else, because I remember how you looked a year ago before you had to spend £500 a month to jab yourself because you feel that shit about yourself. Do you know what I mean? Just want to say that. Yes. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, darling. And big up the curvaceous women and men, by the way. Yes. You can lose all the weight in the world, but you're still going to be a see you next Tuesday. And you're still going to have a horrendous soul. Yes. And I think it's actually really, really sad as well that you do have to bully women. Your whole content is bullying women. Thank you, Tanya, because you won't go and speak to a man like it, especially face to face. You love your curves, don't you? I know you do. We've earned these curves. Yes, I've got a double chin. Yes, my eyebrows are fucked. Yes, my tuff's fucked. But at least I'm decent inside and I can sleep at night. So I win. Thank you, Emma's Kitchen, darling. I'm big, I blame the kids. Me too. Me too. I lost, what's that? I lost 6 stone in 9 months and now I've been told I look skinny, can't win. You just be who you want to be. As long as you're comfortable in your own skin, that's all that matters. Don't put pressure on yourself, everybody. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Diane. To look away because you think that's how society wants you to look, or because you see all these A-listers and you see all these Instagram models and all these, you know, social media influencers, and they all look you know, amazing, because I can guarantee they're probably really, really miserable. Thank you, Pauline. Thank you, Diane. They're probably miserable because they can't sit down like you and I and, you know, have a KFC or have 10 chocolate bars or, do you know what I mean? And they'd love to do it. Thank you, Kay. So you just be who you want to be comfortable in your own skin, whether it be pleasantly plump, whether it be chubby, whether it be skinny, however you want to be. But don't think you have to change yourself because of knobs on the internet. All right, guys, there you go. I say this all the time. Only do it if you want to do it. Thank you, Pauline. Most men like bigger women nowadays. I know, Serendipity. Thank you, darling. You know, I was just sat listening to it yesterday. I'm a fat CUNT. Yeah. I'd rather be me than be you. The only people that you've got to go home to are your poor animals. And I feel sorry for them. Because there's nothing they can do to fucking escape. They have to put up with you. It's the animals I feel sorry for that have to live with you. At least I'm coming home to people that love me, because you can't get anyone to stay around you because you're that horrendous. Thank you, Serendipity. Thank you, Gillian. Right. Who we on about? Sarah, if you don't know, darling, but I'm just saying, for the men on this app that sit there and call women fat, see you next Tuesdays. Thank you, Chloe. Actually, one of them is from Wales. He's got a massive fucking head. It's a shame you can't inject your head with the Manjaro, because you could do with losing a bit of fucking weight there, because you look like a fucking lollipop. That your body's stick thin and your head's fucking like the size of a dinner plate. Get some shots in your head, mate. Fucking imagine. I'm surprised they're walking all right and they're not on a fucking tilt like that. Imagine you've lost all that weight, but your fucking head's massive. I'd be fucking fuming. I'd want a refund. Honestly, come for me. And you're fucking walking on a slant because you can't carry your head. You big-headed bastards. Sorry, guys. I had to get that out of my system. And about, if you don't stop coming for me, I'm going to troll your daughter. Fuck off. Who do you think you are? You think you can sit there and say whatever you want about me, and I can't, and you what? You're going to blackmail me. You're going to blackmail me as soon as I go back at you. Hold a mirror up to your actions. Hold a mirror up to who you are. And that's why you want to shut me down, because you can give it, but you can't take it. And that's why you have to go around threatening women. Because you can give it out, but you can't dish it. And that's why you have to threaten people. Imagine threatening a fucking pregnant woman. Imagine. Saddos. You've definitely got inverted penises. Oh, yeah. That Corey once said, if I talk about him, he's going to troll my daughter. That's what he said. Because I dare speak about the narcissist. I dare do it. That's what he said. Yep. So you think you do what you want to do, Corey, but believe me, the favour will be returned, is all I'm going to say. How sad is that? You can sit there and drag me day after day after day after day, and the minute I go back at you and put a mirror up to your actions and who you are, you want to threaten me and you want to threaten my daughter. Fuck off. Yeah. Well, you saw him all last night, didn't you? Bullying Delusive Angie. Taking it in turns, bullying Delusive Angie. Yeah, we know what Angie's like, but at the end of the day, it doesn't warrant all them men going after her. Doesn't warrant all them men ganging up and going after her. Because I've had my run-ins with Angie. I've had my run-ins. But what they all did and what they continue to do, bully up and gang up on her, is fucking wrong. And you ain't men, let me tell you that. And if I was Angie, I don't know if she's watching, don't give them the time of day. Remember, right, Ange, every time you accept that live battle, you are their content. Because without you, without somebody to go at, they've got nothing, darling. We can actually sit here and hold our own without going at people, without degrading people, without putting people down, without threatening people. We can do that because we're strong-minded as women. As we're them cretins, they need a woman to gang up on. They need to fucking try and intimidate somebody. They need to try and put somebody down because they feel that worthless and that small in real life that the only way they get any validation is by the women that are sat there laughing in the chat. Thank you, Nats. All the women in the chat laughing along. Oh, it's fucking brilliant. Oh, this is great. Yeah. Yeah, we don't want that name in the chat, thank you very much. So, yeah, we don't care about them. Thank you, Stevie. They'll have a crash out soon and they'll show their true colours. Who's making them do what they're doing now? Is it the click? Are the click making you say and do what you're doing now? Yeah, I thought so. Thank you, Stevie. With that being said, Alexa, play the BBC News theme tune. Thank you, Stevie. Thank you, Claire.
BBC News theme by TV Theme Tune Factory on Amazon Music.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Miss Red Show, the OG of the FYP news and gossip. Yes. We're going to open boxes today, guys, because I want you to have your opinions on the videos that I am playing. Thank you, everybody, for the gifts. For anybody that is cam-toing me, I hope you have the best day ever and you don't get hit by a bus. Thank you, Tess. Thank you, Brad. Big up Brad for the galaxy. Thank you. Guys, if you do, send me a gift. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Maria. Oh, bubblegum. Thank you. Make sure you get a pin and ask the moderators for a pin. Yeah, it'd be a shame if a bus come along and went, boom. Oh. Oh. Thank you, Tess. Hoops with you. Thank you. Mods, will you pin Brad, please? Hello, Liz. Yes. We'll have all the praying home. Hope, pray, we can live at home. Thank you, Totty. Thank you, Danny. Alexa off. I felt better getting that off my chest, guys. Do you know what? Just me succeeding is enough. Sushi Flicker, thank you, Totty Flicker. Just me sitting here succeeding is enough. Yes. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Danny. They absolutely hate it. I don't have to have agency owners on fake accounts gift me. No. No, I don't. Yeah. Hello, G Crew. Hello, darling. Yeah. Agency owners on fake accounts going in gifting. So they get high up on dailies and everything else. And so everybody else will gift to keep them up there. Oh, yes. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, darling. Everything you see is authentic. Yeah. No gifting rings, no agency owners coming in here gifting me. Just me and my community. Right, guys, let me sort this iPad out. Fucking iPad, I've had enough of this shit. Right. Why? Work for me. Guys, look, it just won't stop swinging. Thank you. Oh, look, watch. Whee! It's broken. Right, how do I tighten this fucking thing up? 1 minute. Right, I'm not blaming the kid, but she does come in and rag it out the holder. Right, there we go. Oh, that's hilarious. Whee! Right, 1 minute. This is so unprofessional. Has anyone got vertigo? Oh dear. Right, let me do this. One minute, guys. Morning, Betsy. Yeah, I did it! Alexa, play Celebration!
Here's Celebration by Cool and the Gang
Are you
on
dizzy?
Amazon Music.
Woohoo! We did it, guys! Oh, I'm having a hot sweat again. Woohoo! Thank you, Kim. Yes, we'll have all the celebrations, guys, please. Woohoo! Right. Woohoo! Thank you, Lamb. Thank you, Claire. Alexa off. Yes, we are going to speak on that one, Shauna B. We're going to speak about that Malika. Yeah, I'm not going to play the original video of, you know, the incident because it's distressing, and I don't play pictures and show pictures or play videos of children. But however, I will explain it. Thank you, Claire, because obviously Malika. What should we just? Is her name Lika? That's what people call her, innit, Lika? So obviously, because you know about what's happened, should we speak about that first, guys? Let's speak about that first. Right, so there is a TikTok content creator. Yeah, Malika. There's a TikTok content creator, and basically she's in with Rennie and Rashante and Gemzy. You know, she's in with, you know, that side of TikTok. And I've got to be honest, guys, you know, Malika. Anyway, I'll call her Lika, right? So basically what had happened was, and it was really, really disturbing. It was like, it really upset me watching that. So I don't know if she was getting reports off trolls or something like that. So basically, the police turned up to a property, and I'm not 100% sure if she suffers with mental health. I've been watching her a lot over the last few days, and I'm going to have my opinion on this, right? But anyway, when the police turned up to the property, she went live. Has she, Alicia? Alicia, sorry, darling, has she? Thank you, Anne. So the police turned up to a property and she went live, right? Now, for me, that is something that personally I wouldn't do, because it feels like, to me, it can either be done for a couple of reasons: to protect yourself, because we know sometimes the police can be a little bit handy. 1 minute. Oh, Luke. Thank you, Lily. Thank you, Lily. I love you. Big up, everybody. Guys, Luke the Judge has sent you a treasure box. So if you do get a coin from Luke, can you please spam duck emojis? Thank you. No, say thank you to Luke. I know you all follow him. So anyway, so there's only a couple of reasons you would go live. Big up, Luke. And that would be protection from the police, or purely for views and clout. Now, I don't know enough about this person. I can only go off what I've seen over the last couple of days. And believe me, I've been super invested. Oh, Luke, thank you. That's enough, Luke, because you'll want the gifts back and I can't afford it. Thank you, everyone. So, what was I saying, guys? Sorry, I was just speaking to Luke, being rude to you all then. Yeah, so basically what had happened was... Oh, Sally! Guys, we'll get through it in a minute. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, my darling. Mwah. Guys, can you put hearts in the chat for Sally, please? Thank you. 19k off the podium. Well, that's up to you guys to do. I can do nothing about that. I can do some polls, and only you can get me up there. Thank you, guys. Right, so let me start again. So this lady went live on social media, and the police entered her property. And she was well, she weren't very pleasant with the police officers, let's just say. She was being quite rude to the female police officer. But I don't know if this person has got any previous with police. Because we do know that some people, when they've got previous with police, they don't like police. That is the attitude that the police get, right? So anyway, we're talking about Malika. So anyway, they were there for concerns, and I hate speaking about this, but I've just been tagged in it so much. They were there for concerns about a child. And anyway, she proceeded to pull a child out of bed, and then the police, you know, arrested her and took the child, okay? Now, when I watched this, it was probably one of the worst things that I've witnessed on TikTok. Because for me, okay, as a mother, as a woman, I've experienced trauma in my life, okay? And they are saying that she suffered some trauma. You know, she got kidnapped and things like that. So I do know trauma does affect people, right? But for me, I have suffered, you know, trauma, like many of us would. But I felt like she inflicted trauma on her child by doing that. You know, God bless him. I think it was about 4. It was about 4. And she then, as far as I'm concerned, would have been, she was saying she was going through trauma and everything else, but her child's never going to forget that. And it was really, really, you know, it would have been petrifying for him. Okay. So anyway, she got arrested, and you know, they took the child and everything else. But since that, she's been non-stop on live, right? And for me, I watched it till about 4 o'clock one morning. I watched it till about 4 o'clock, and that ain't like me. But I was just like, I just wanted to watch her and watch her body language, watch her behaviour, watch how she was interacting with people. Because I don't just want to sit here and dig her out, do you know what I mean? Because I know that the internet's not happy with that. Because like I say, there's many factors of the trauma, potential mental health. Yeah, I wanted to analyse and be fair here. Right, not just go with a majority vote. I wanted to have my true opinion on this. And I feel like, guys, I'm going to be honest. At first, I was like, there's obviously something, you know, not right mentally there. Do you know what I mean? And then I started seeing little things. She started cutting his birthday cards up, and it looked really performative to me. And I feel, and I'm going to be honest with you, at first I thought, potential mental health, things like that. But it feels very performative. Okay, Linz, thank you, darling. I love you. Mwah. Thank you, Linz. I feel like it's been done for a platform. Love you, Linz. Love you, darling. I feel like it's been done for a platform. I'm going to be honest. Because she's non-stop on live, continuously, you know, battle after battle, and that's just the way I feel about it. And I'm sorry, no one's going to change my opinion. Nobody. And I don't care if people want to come for me, you know. At the end of the day, I just feel like a lot of it has been done to rage bait, to get views, and I'm not going to change my mind on that. And I just feel like it's come at the cost of her child. I really do. Because I'm sorry, if I had my child taken off me, the last place I'd be is on TikTok. I'm sorry. If it was mental health, I'd be getting myself help. I'd be doing everything I can to put things into place to try and get my child back. And like I say, mental health is horrible. And as women, as mothers, as fathers, as whoever you are, mental health is a real thing, right? But when I was going through mental health episode, I was going through bad times, my child would stay with a family member for a week or two until I felt okay. And then they would come back to me and everything would be all right. Only on a couple of occasions, do you know what I mean? Because I didn't want to put that around my children. And that is the gospel truth. Like, you know, I was a young mom, I was in a horrendous relationship, I had 3 children and I needed some help. Do you know what I mean? And like with this person, I purely just feel like it's for views, and it's come at the cost of that poor child. If you disagree, you can disagree with me. Because at first I thought mental health, you know, this whole trauma thing, get it. But why put your child through that trauma as well? Because let's be honest, the police come into your house and you doing that. Thank you, Natasha. I'm talking about this Malika. She's been all over the FYP. You'd just go and get help, and you'd be polite to the police officers, especially if they was coming to do a home check. And I just feel like she provoked the situation. Like, I'm sorry. She has got support though. She's got support. I seen a video of a cousin jumping into that Rennie's box, and the child goes to the mums on occasion, so she has got support there. Appalling, she was cursing the child on live, saying all sorts of disgusting. This is what I'm saying, Mama G, right? If I genuinely believed it was all authentic, right, and there was genuine reasons to do all that, I would say, like, this is what I would believe. But it's just everything after. Do you know what I mean? Like the cutting up of the birthday cards and, destroying the clothes. Like, for me, if my child had been removed, I'd be lay on the bed, hugging my child's fucking belongings, crying into her. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was just her actions after. Aria's Top Girl. I ain't even played videos yet. Hello, Top Girl. Hello, darling. Have you seen it, Top Girl?
What?
Talking about the Malika stuff.
I couldn't watch it. Honestly, it made me feel physically sick. And I think people using, like, mental health is like, I'm literally just on the phone to Cockapoo talking about mental health, right?
Yeah.
But I put my kids before my mental health, and I would not expose, and maybe this is just me, right? But I try not to, I can't today, I'm going to go.
Okay. So what I'm saying, it's hard, isn't it, guys? Too many people think having social services is normal, but not. So social services, they've got a bloody hard job to do, haven't they? They've got a hard job to do. And some social services, you can bring them and, they'll offer you help. Do you know what I mean? So when social services are involved with family, it's not necessarily because someone's called them or they're doing something wrong. It's parents actually doing the right thing and reaching out and asking for help, rather than, I'm not saying this is that Malika's case, but, and it must be really brave of parents to do that, to reach out to social services and ask for help, because they will help you. Do you know what I mean? But for me personally, it's just the way after how she's gone about things and everything else, and I don't know, I just didn't like what I seen. Thank you, darling. And we take mental health into consideration and everything else, of course. We've all suffered with mental health, and if you haven't, you're really lucky. But for me, it just I just didn't like. I don't like how she's being now. Live after live, battle after battle. Like, I don't know, but everyone's different. But yeah, it just feels very performative to me. And I've got to be honest with that. Anyway, let's play some of the videos. I wish I'd stopped getting... So this is Ren. Is it Rene? Rene.
He does very well for himself. She chooses to live how she lives. Can he not do anything? She doesn't talk to her dad. You know what she does? She blackmails him for money. Threatens her own dad's life.
So this is Malika's cousin. Yeah, this is Rene. I like Rene. Sometimes.
Malika comes from money, Don't make her fool you. She chooses to live how she lives. She said that her mum don't want the son because the mum preferred to work. It's not that. That's what I'm saying. Malika's so selfish. She just expects people to drop their life to help her. Her mum has her own life too. Her mum is now married. She has 2 other kids other than Malika. She has a good job, a high-paying job, where she has lots of responsibilities. So taking on board Malika's son is a lot for her. It's not to say she doesn't want to do it, but it's a lot for anyone to take on. And basically, she knows exactly what she's doing. She just wants attention.
That's how it feels to me.
In her head, she feels like TikTok is an act and it's a show. But she don't realise this is real fucking life.
Real
trying to perform
consequences.
to get money and gifts. But at the same time, you're doing it at the expense of your own child. It's crazy. As soon as she came out of sales, the first thing she did was she wants to make money on TikTok. Guys, you lot keep saying that she needs her family. La Mama just said all the family doesn't want to talk to anybody. She's called we're all there. She's deleted herself out of family group chats. She don't come to my grand's house for nothing. She don't communicate with anybody. I barely just about see her sister. And her sister's shamed to be her sister, so she don't even tell us stuff about her either. This Malika loves attention too much, and like I said, she loves money. So certain situations she's been put in is because of her love of money. So I can't sit here and say she doesn't have mental health, but she's never been diagnosed with anything. We all know that's in the newspaper and all of that. She put herself in that situation for a fact, because I was involved with police in that situation. So why the fuck she said she was forced, blood? All I can say is that has to do with legal matters and her doing time. So she had to do what she had to do. Her dad doesn't live in England.
So there you go. That's a cousin in the box. Where we're going next?
I'm scared of you, Shante. Stay in your life,
Thank you, Daniel.
Stop it.
Shit over someone that blocked me.
I'm gonna go to the
You don't know when I told you.
You're meant to be here for me. Why are you arguing?
If your man wants to punch me, do it.
Why you letting your chat
Stop.
Thank you, Daniel.
See what happens. You don't think you're too bad people. Go
I'll put up on you.
Go follow that car.
I'll put up on you. I'll put up on you. Do you think anyone's shooting me? No one's shooting me. Why is it just once? Once you show. Why is it? No. Why is it actually? You show yourself in a good light for once. You actually do something that's actually redeeming.
Thank you,
and I think,
Daniel.
no, do you know what? Well, she's actually cool. Why is it that you have to fuck it up? Why?
What are you talking about?
Why?
She won't concern like he was in the army reserve. It's facts. Because
You're just horrible.
I know, B, I know.
You've done many questionable things with your child on the app, Rosh. And I don't let people fucking bring it up to you, so why would you do that? When you know, why would you do
Let them chat
it?
about my kid. Let them chat
You're
about
horrible.
what they're going to say.
You have done questionable things around your child, have you not, Rosh? On the app. Have you not? That people would bring up, that people would bring up in arguments with you, could they not? Could they not,
Thank you, Mims. Thank you,
But
Mims.
Shante, could they not? But did you want to fight in the beginning? In the beginning, was you a hot mess as well? What happened with Shante? In the beginning, did you not lose yourself as well? Go fucking bang out a ruler, go fucking wrong. Go fucking bang out a ruler. Go fucking bang out a ruler.
No, he's not the dad, Lucy.
You don't know the first thing about fucking being a mum, you stupid idiot. And when Malika goes and turns on her, yeah, then she can fucking understand what I said. That is the nicest thing I could have fucking said, bro. Do you know how much I have to hold my fucking tongue and have people fucking turn around and tell me, yeah, that I'm this and I'm that and this and that because of Malika, because I was trying to help the fucking girl, yeah? She woke us up like he was in the army reserve. I said it, done. And it's facts. And it's fucking facts.
No, I'm not keen on him, Michael Diane.
So sorry, but it's true.
Everyone's pussyfooting around.
Pussyfooting around, yeah. Fucking doing whatever the fuck that her chat wants her to do right now, which is be a fucking... Bro, I did it for one, I've done it for one night too many with all of them. I ain't dealing with this shit, you get me?
I do feel a lot of people are trying to give a good advice. I believe that.
To the chat, Gemma, I'll tell you.
Do not tell me that you flipped out. This is mad. What did you say?
This one's always got to be in everybody's
Like he
business.
was in the army reserve.
Oh my. What did you say after the next bit? Can't wait to see the FYP.
Because I turned around and said how much she's been bigging me up and all this shit and how blah, 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 and I forget
That
this.
was
Yeah, so I mean, I don't really want to play. I don't really want to play the videos. I mean, they're all over the FYP because, you know, for me, I just wanted to speak about the fact that some things, I believe, should be left off TikTok, and this was one of them. This is one of the situations that I believe shouldn't be, you know, it shouldn't have been done on TikTok. The police turning up, you know, the scenes with the little boy cutting the clothes up. It's been really it's been a hard watch. And like I say, I'm not really over that side of TikTok a lot, but because I've been acted in the videos and everything else, I just feel like, you know, these kids are innocent. Do you know what I mean? Like, and you know, we see it with me where people use my granddaughter, you know, for content and things like that. I can speak about them because I'm not plastering all over the app, and I'm not, you know, doing it for bad reasons, you know. But I just feel like when it comes to serious stuff like this, it shouldn't be done for content. And like before all this happened, she had like 150 people in a room. And now there's like 4,000 people in a room, and a platform has skyrocketed. Do you know what I mean? And this is what I don't get. Like, you know, the gifts are flying in left, right, and centre. So so is that what it takes to get a platform? Like coming on, ruining your life, traumatising your fucking child. Is it worth a TikTok platform? Yeah, Mama G, just to see her cash out. It's madness to me, and it just goes to show on this app, people go to any lengths to build a platform, to get views, to get gifted, you know. Like if she needs help and she wants the help, do it off the app. Because you know what this app's like. You know, I was in her live, and like her address was being doxed left, right, and centre. Do you know what I mean? And she had no moderators in there. So the whole thing just doesn't make sense to me. Why are you ruining your life for TikTok and your child's life? It is not worth it, because you may have people in your room now because you're all over the F1. But in a couple of weeks' time, when everything calms down, you're in a real fucking situation. And so is your child, do you know what I mean? You're in a real situation. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Kath. Yeah, so I just think for me, like, when situations happen like this, I feel that the more people that are engaging, the more people that enable, the more people that give, the more people that are in the room, it's actually making the situation worse. That is just my opinion, because, you know, let's just say she's watching the view, she's getting the gift, so she's going to play it to the camera more when she should be off concentrating on real matters, not sat there battling. Who agrees with me, guys? You know, this stuff isn't for the internet. We saw it happen with Vikra. This is what I'm saying. It's like children's lives. Right. Yeah, I'm not even going to do a poll on this situation. Like, and when I watched that lad, that baby, I was like, oh my God. They don't care, unfortunately. It's all for clout. Yeah, I cried as well. I was saying to Cockapoo, like, it's probably one of the hardest things I've seen on the app. Not being cheeky, but why don't you shut it down, stop talking about it? It's all over the app, love. But the one thing that I won't do is play the videos and things like that. Do you know what I mean? But I can speak about it, you know, because at the end of the day, this is me saying to creators like, you know, like Malika, this platform is not worth what is happening. Because, like, children are a blessing. Do you know what I mean? Stop putting your life all over the internet, because people don't care. They're just there to view. They're there to make you crash out. No platform, no views, no gifts is worth what I've seen over the last couple of days. And especially to your child that's going to be traumatised from that situation with the police officers coming in and things like that. Do you think coming live is addictive to some young mums? I think coming live. So obviously, you know, some mums, especially, you know, let's just say single mums and mums at home that, you know, are housewives. This is kind of like a social life, isn't it? Because it was for me. You know, TikTok was a social life for me because, you know, I had a breakdown and I didn't see anybody. I never left the house. So this was my social life. And yeah, it can be social life, whether you're married, whether you're single, whether you're a dad, whether, you know, whoever you are. Can it be addictive? Yeah. Yeah, it can be. But you're on here now doing what? I'm on here having my say about the situation, darling. Saying how wrong it is to platform all of that. And I'm sorry, but it's been done purposely for views, to build a platform, to rage bait. And that is my opinion, and nobody is going to change my opinion on that. Thank you, Sioma. And nothing is worth losing a child over, especially a social media app, because you want to see it be a superstar on the app. Because let me tell you something, once the drama's over with, once it's died down, she's going to be back down to the couple of 100 people in a room. Because novelties wear off, and that's all it is at the minute, is a novelty, but it's a real life, a real child at the end of it. So yeah, I will speak about it. Absolutely, I will speak about it. At least when the lad finds these, sorry darling, I've just missed that comment. At least when the lad finds these, yeah, it's got, exactly, there's a lot of good people on this app. There are a lot of people that are trying to talk sense into her, offer her support, you know. And that's a good thing, but equally, 90% of the people on this app are just there to cause further disturbances, cause further harm. You know, like her address was getting doxed, you know, especially after the situation that had happened that we'd witnessed when the police were there. You know, you've got unwell people on this app that'll turn up to do something, to prove something, and, like, you know, putting your safety at risk. Because you know what this app's like when when it comes down to kids and things like that. I just think she's gone about everything a silly way, a silly way, and no views, no money. Fuck that. Thank you, CG. Thank you, Crazy Train. Morning, Jackie. Morning, darling. Does anyone want to get in the box and talk about this situation, guys? What you feel? How you feel about this situation? You've been watching it. How did you feel about it? Because personally myself, let's just say the police knocked my door now. I know for a fact if I turn my phone on, thank you, Lena, I'd have 10,000 people in here. Let's just say the police come in. Never in my right mind would I turn the camera on. And the only reason people turn the camera on, thank you, Lily, when the police come, when an ambulance come, when a fire engine comes, is for views. And that is fucking facts. Thank you, Jackie. We've seen it with Alpha Bar, we've seen it with CLA, we see it with M's, many people. To any creator, to any live streamer out there, when the police or emergency services turn up at your house, do not press the live button. Thank you, handmaids. We see it with so many people. I think I've said, Angie, a lot of people do it, and I've advised people don't do it. Because, you know, the app fucking loves it. We love the car crash, we're nosy. Do you know what I mean? And I do get some people do it for safety. I get that. People do it for safety. Thank you, handmaids. Because we know sometimes the police can be a little rough, right? So I get that. I get it. But for any live streamer, creator out there, stop pressing the live button when the police come to your door, please. Because people just get off on it. And people will be ringing them more. because we know you're right, okay in your property. We know you're okay, you know? It's just that Charles want to do it because I want a bit of fucking viewing. Right, let's get some people in the boxes.
Morning, Miss Red. Are you okay?
Yeah, morning, darling.
I just wanted to come on, right, because there's a lot of people running around app saying that she's in a state of psychosis. Now, if everyone actually deeps it, when she's going on rants about her son, she'll literally call him the most vile names and then end the live. So she knows what she's doing. She knows that she's going to get banned for saying that. When you're in a state of psychosis, you're not propping your phone up to watch your child be dragged out of bed with the police there.
Can I ask you a question? Does it feel performative to you?
Yes, 100%. Yeah. And you know why? Because when people started realising how she was speaking about her son, people were going more around her and trying to guide her. And then when she's realised that views were getting more because people weren't liking how she were acting with the child, she's seen it as I can get a lot of views from this.
Because she has had a lot of people, you know, decent people give her good advice. And to me, from what I was watching, I didn't get a chance to watch a lot yesterday, but she weren't taking the advice from, you know, from decent people jumping in the box. I was watching it.
Because she don't want it, because that don't get her views. Like now she's playing the silent mode to see how everyone reacts and who sticks around her. But if people have time, the full 18-minute video with Renee is on my page. And she was saying that she's had many opportunities from family. They've done respite for her. They've took the child when she's not been feeling right. Her mum has the child all the time. So for people to claim she hasn't got support, she's got a very big support network.
Yeah, that's what I've been seeing as well. I've been seeing, like, you know, that there is family there and there are family around. Yeah, I agree with that, Lily. Psychosis can work. It does work for different people in different situations. Functioning keeps to facts. But I will stand on what I believe here with what I'm witnessing. A lot of it, I feel, has been rage baiting. It's been done. It feels very performative to me. And at times I have seen, thank you, Angie. Like I said, when I first started watching, I thought, oh my God, you know, she needs help. Do you know what I mean? Like, that you can see there's something wrong here. But you know, it's a serious situation. If I was going through that situation, I know I'm not the same as everybody else, I'd turn the app off and get myself right. Obviously the app, let's just say if it is a real psychosis or a real mental health thing, like, get off the app, sort it out, do something. Do you know what I mean?
I just reply to a comment. Someone said, why did I screen record that child? What child did I screen record? There's one video,
guys.
There's one video on my page which I just pointed out events leading up to it where we could see that she don't like the kid. She does not want to be a parent, and that's what I think.
See, I don't know. So I think that's a bit harsh. I think that's a bit harsh to say. For me, I think, you know, potentially she's drank the TikTok Kool-Aid, and unfortunately, we've seen the consequences of that happening. And in my opinion, the only person that's really suffering is the, you know, the lad that's, you know, all over, the little boy that's all over the FYP.
She said she was screaming she wanted an abortion. She wishes she'd had an abortion. The baby dad basically gave up, didn't want no to do with her child, and told her this. So she kept the pregnancy and ran with a story that she'd been through DV. But the cousin said he wasn't even around before the child was born. He left.
See, I haven't seen all that, guys. I've only been watching it up to when the police come, and, you know, I've been in the live watching since. But I just feel like she needs to get off the app and really, you know, get help. If it's help that she needs, the app isn't going to help, is it? Do you know what I mean? Fix up and sort it out. You know.
And I'm just going to say one last thing before, and then I'm going to drop down. Another thing that cousin did say is that her mum were like that with her. Now, I can understand people having trauma because I didn't have the best childhood myself, but you turn it round for your children. I'm sorry, but you don't repeat cycles. You learn to do better, do you know what I mean? So, thanks for letting me up anyway, Miss Red.
Thank you, nobody. Hi, Red the Brat. Hello, Diane.
Hey, I'm not going to talk about her mental health because I don't know what her diagnoses are or anything like that. And I think it's a bit, we can only talk about what we've seen. I think my worry is, like, people have been saying, oh, you shouldn't be talking about it. But that little boy, one day, you know, our footprint, it doesn't disappear. He is going to come across those videos of his own childhood. And there's lots of things that she's said about him over time, lots of disgusting behaviour. At least he'll see that people were speaking up for him. I mean, I was taken from my parents when I was 3. And I've come across people in my adult life who say, oh, I remember this when you were little. And I think to myself, why didn't you say something? Why didn't you do something? Because I didn't have a voice at that age. And this little boy hasn't got a voice, right? So he'll see that people did speak for him and did have an opinion that were on his side. You know, somebody said it's traumatic. It will be traumatic for him, but it's there now, isn't it? We can't do anything about it. The app allows this. And it shouldn't be platforming, whether it's mental health or not. It shouldn't be platforming things like this to do with children. And the stuff that she's done since, I don't know whether it's for money or whether it's mental health or whatever, but the people that are battling her and live with her, don't go live with her. Phone her and say, look, don't be doing this. Like, if you're a real friend, you know, some of these people are claiming to be friends with her. We're trying to help her off the app, not on the app for that little boy to one day see the horrible things that she's been saying about him.
Yeah. So I haven't seen a majority of that, darling. I'm going to be honest. But what I have seen, for me, it like fucking really upset me. And I'm like, really, we're doing this over TikTok? Like, please turn your, you know,
I think we forget this little boy is only 5. He's only 5.
Yeah.
He's a baby.
And like I say, it's like digital footprint, and it's there forever. You know, it's going to be there forever. And just please turn your phone off and just go and get help and go and sort your life out, rather than, you know, continue it on live, because this app is not worth ruining your life over. It's not worth it, because the views aren't going to stay, the gifts aren't going to stay. You know, just please sort your life out. Nothing is worth losing your child over and fucking ruining your life over, especially this app.
I think whatever happens, we can only pray that the child is being looked after, being nurtured, being loved right now, regardless, you know, of whether she sorts her life out and gets him back or not. It's the little boy is important. I do hope so. I mean, people talk about cycles. Like, I grew up in care. I had my first child at 17. I did, you know, break cycles, but a lot of my friends didn't, and I don't blame them for repeating cycles that were familiar to them. They, you know, they lacked self-awareness of what harmed them and what didn't, because, you know, that attitude, well, this happened to me and I turned out okay. You know, a lot of people don't have that self-awareness. So, you know, we can't say, you know, because we broke cycles, everyone can. Not everyone can, unfortunately.
I know, not everybody can do it, can they? Like, for me, I would like to say that I broke the cycle, and, you know, fortunately, you know, everything was all right, but we did go through it. You know, I had good days, bad days, you know, terrible times, but, you know, fortunately, you know, we did come out on the other side. But
and our bad times weren't on social media.
Yeah, just get off the bloody internet and please go and sort your life out. And you know, this isn't worth it. The app's not worth it for me.
I think people are addicted to pressing the like button, if I'm honest. It's an addiction.
I think it's like, you know, people are just so, it's about platforms and money and, I don't know, TikTok fame and everything else. And, you know, these are real lives. This is a real child. Like, you know, it's serious. It's a serious situation. Thank you, Pearl. Love you. But thank you.
No worries. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, Ange.
Hi guys, you alright?
Yeah, have you seen it all, Ange?
Yeah, I've seen it all, and I get where you're coming from, Miss Red, because, you know, she's on live, She's saying the most vilest things in front of her child, in front of the police. And people need to remember this is all evidence. This is all going to be used against her. They've taken the child away. So they're just going to just mount up all this evidence against her. So, I hope I don't know whether she's going to get a child back or not. I've only seen bits and bobs of it. But I think we also need to remember this girl is possibly going through PTSD, complicated PTSD. With what she went through as a teenager. And I know a little tiny bit about PTSD. I mean, I've had someone with PTSD, and they do tend to say sometimes the most vilest things and do the most vilest things. Is it complex? Sorry, complex PTSD, not complicated. But I think people need to remember what she's also gone through. And it's heartbreaking what she's gone through. Absolutely heartbreaking. I'm not giving her or her behaviour. Don't get me wrong, I'm really not. But people need to remember this is what she's probably going through, and I think she needs help.
Yeah, the thing is, people are there to help her, Ange. I've seen her cousin jump in the box. I've seen many people there try and help her, and it just seems, and sitting on live and battling and doing it's not helping, is it?
Someone just said, Angie, stop. Can I just reply to this comment? Because someone said, Angie, stop. Oh, sorry. Am I still here? Someone said, stop trying to diagnose her. I'm not diagnosing the girl. I'm just saying because of what she's gone through, that must have been very difficult. And that could be the reason why she's the way she is today. I don't know. I'm just saying that's a possibility. I think she needs help. And I hope, she does fight for her child back. But unfortunately, you're right, Miss Fred, she needs to get off TikTok because all of this is evidence and they're going to use all this as evidence against her.
Yeah, I agree. And Angie's entitled to her opinion, guys. She's entitled to her opinion. And if that's how Angie feels, that's how Angie feels.
You know what, Miss Fred, from what I read about her, it's heartbreaking. It's really heartbreaking what she's been through. Can I stay in the box and clout chase, Miss Fred?
You can stay here forever, Angela.
Well, you're part of the clique now, Angie. Respect it.
Can I just say, in regards to this lady, when she's crashing out and the police are there and whatnot, she's adjusting the phone, she's making sure it's with her, she's very self-aware of what she's doing online. And I feel like there's the way people get views and stuff and gifts as well for shitty behaviour, and people have done it before towards their kids. She's seen that, and I think she's just doing
Alicia's signal.
The same thing, and it started off where she's and getting attention for it, whether it be good or is my signal gone?
Yeah, it's all right, darling.
Am I? Oh, for fuck's sake! Am I back? Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Oh, so yeah, I think TikTok is very toxic. Social media is. She's got attention from it. She's continued to do it, and it's ended up where it's that extreme. But she's getting views and gifts. I think creators need to stop battling with her. And she needs to sort her life out. I'm glad that the child is not in her care because she needs to sort her shit out, whether it's mental health or otherwise.
Yeah, can I just say something, Alicia? Sorry to interrupt you, but I didn't realise that she was cutting up clothes. I haven't seen all of it. I've only seen bits and pieces. So I haven't seen her screaming at the child.
Thank you, Alicia. Yeah. Hello, Diane. I don't think Diane knows she's in the box. Diane? Hello, Mama G and T.
Hey, Miss Red. How you doing?
Hello.
All I want to say is I just find karma very just, because I remember, I think it's just 1 or 2 days before this incident, I saw the young lady on live with other people insulting them. Her son was fast asleep. She went into his room, was kissing him, saying, "You can't do this, can you? You can't do this, can you? No, your kids have been taken away. You can't do this, can you?" And then, boom, karma hits you.
Wow, that's terrible, you saying that, Mama G.
See, I didn't know any of that, Mama G. All I knew about is she'd gone through some trauma. And obviously I'm just watching the live, right? I'm in the live because I had the live shared to me, do you know, like after she'd Was it after when she got back from the police station? So, and then I caught up on the FYP because, you know, the pages were in the comment section saying I posted it on my page. And I didn't know it went as big as this. I didn't know.
Miss Rick, can I ask Miss Mama G something? Mama G, I don't think it's karma when a child is been removed. That's not karma, love. I think it's a sad situation, you know. I think she needs help. I think the child needed to be removed and is you know, safe now, but I don't think it's karma. I think that's very wrong.
And to add on that as well, they were going back and forth. That same girl that she was telling her to that, oh, can you do that? That same girl actually went to give her food yesterday, and that girl also lost her child. So they're all in it together. They're all social surrogates at the end of the day. And I think with Malika, I'm not gonna lie, at first I thought she's definitely got some sort of mental health, but I feel like a lot of the stuff she's done is for clout. A lot of the stuff she's done is
I agree
to show. It's like she's getting the views now, she's getting the gifts, so she's gonna keep on sticking up with the act. But unfortunately, that act has now taken away your child, and it's for TikTok. And I think for me, when you start taking out pictures and ripping up your son's pictures and clothes and all of that says a lot for me. So
awful.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm free now. I'm free. I can do what I like. And all this. It's awful.
Yeah. This is like, you know, when I first watched it, right, I thought genuinely there must be some mental health issues there. Do you know what I mean? And like for me, when it changed was when she was, you know, cutting the socks up and the birthday cards, and I don't know, it just felt very performative and everything after. Very, very performative.
She was saying as well, Donna, she was like, oh, I can live my life now. I'm glad he's gone. And then you've got people like Vic Rose posting videos crying when we all sat and felt exactly the same about her and her kids. I just think it's like whatless mothers is disgusting. People need to stop encouraging it and finding it funny when there's children suffering, like genuinely suffering.
Exactly.
Nothing is worth TikTok views or money, nothing like that. Not when your children are involved, you know what I mean? In a sense of, like, people are having the kids removed because of this app. Like, it's insane.
You know what's mad? It's actually mothers that are gifting her as well. It's crazy.
Do you not think, though, T, Alicia, Angie and Mama G, she should turn the live off and really focus on it?
Yeah, she should absolutely delete all social media.
I think, unfortunately, it's like with Vic Rose, you know, she had her children removed. I think some of it was because of TikTok, you know, and I keep saying, you know, to these parents, get off TikTok, you know, because this is the reason why your kids are being removed. But then saying that, if you get off TikTok, it's like you're now doing it behind closed doors. Do you know what I mean? Are you like that behind closed doors? Maybe it's a good thing you're doing it on TikTok and your child has now been removed. Do you know what I mean?
I think not a lot, I think a majority of what we see, you know, where children have been removed and things like that, it just feels performative, like, you know, because you know that the internet's going to judge us. So why the fuck are you doing these things online? Like, you can't be right to do. I'm not just specifically talking about Malika, but other people like, you know, Big Rose and other people that have been in this situation, like, it's fucking mad.
Look at that woman that do you remember that lady that kissed her child?
Oh, that
was Tara. She's
I forgot her name. She's still on the app. She's all pregnant again.
Yeah, but the child will be removed from her care. She lost her children because of her actions, and obviously we all saw it. And people need to do the right thing if you see shit like this, because obviously there are parents on this app, and I'm not saying all parents are bad, but you do see shitty behaviour. Report it.
Then maybe it's a good thing that they stay on live then, Miss Red, because, you know, otherwise they're just going to do it behind closed doors and their kids won't be removed, you know, because it's evidence, isn't it? So at the end of the day, you know, we're saying get off TikTok. Yeah, I think she is probably rage baiting a little bit, but we're all saying getting off TikTok. But if she had got off TikTok, maybe a child wouldn't have been removed, and who knows?
Does anyone agree with Angie, guys?
Because of TikTok.
I have to agree with everything she says.
Such a way. Normally when people come off live, they're not the same person more often than not as they are on live. Everything is escalated. It's the social media.
I don't believe you, because you would always put your kids before social media, and if you're not doing that, then you're not a good mother. So maybe it's a good thing it's on TikTok.
Love your own voice, don't you? Why can't you let somebody finish a sentence?
I'm just explaining, Mama G.
Well, let someone finish a sentence.
Oh, shut up! You're the one that said
Let's
it was
be
karma,
kind
love.
in the boxes, please.
Yes.
You're the one that said it was karma.
Yeah,
but she's talking about for Malika.
You're allowed your opinion. That is my opinion.
And my opinion is you're wrong.
Tough.
I love you, lot. I tell you what, we can fucking start an argument. Had enough, can't we, us lot? Hello, darling Buttermate. Hello, Carly. Hello, Leanne. What's your opinion, ladies? Stay where you are.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I watched a live last night where a young lady was in distress. God took her baby.
Okay.
She was walking in front of traffic, etc., etc. Now, it kind of triggered me because I did cry. A lot of people saw it. Millen tried to help her. Then her live got banned. Now, this lady needs the help, I feel. Should be directed to her right now.
100%. You're talking about Jay London, right?
Yes, darling. I did text you on here. I'd like to say, could you literally reach out to her? I've been in bits. I've been really crying for her most of the night.
You know what it is, though, yeah? You see, when someone goes through something traumatic, yeah? As much as people want everyone to read, like, I did send her a message, but I feel like sometimes you just have to let people have their, like, just let them grieve. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes when you, like, put a lot of pressure on them and stuff, it's not really all healthy. Do you know? I feel like right now, where it's just happened, I feel like she's grieving, innit? And it's hard for people to step in, but it is very sad. She does need help.
I didn't know that.
She really needs the help, and like this man, whatever her name is like, you know what I mean. The whole app. My daughter's 22 and has an autistic child of 2 years of age who's non-verbal. She would never do that. They've just left me. You know what I mean? Just about half an hour ago, and I'm so blessed. Like, I guide them, and I've been a single mum since the age of 17. I've raised 3 kids. I've got 5 grandchildren. I am blessed.
Can I ask you guys a question? Do you feel that more help needs to be done for, people that are struggling, as a parent? Because I feel that she could have mental health because of, I'm just going back to what she went through as a teenager, and that was heartbreaking reading that. I feel she has something.
Had a bad upbringing and a rocky childhood. That's no excuse, really. You need to break the cycle. You need to you know what I mean. I'm going to drop now because I'm a little bit upset.
Oh, darling, I'm so sorry you're upset. Do you know?
I think when you become obviously things do happen to people as they're kids and growing up. There is something called trauma. I get that, yeah. But I feel like, you see, when you're in that hospital and you give birth to that child, that is a time where you have to sacrifice. You have to put that child first, as much as what you've gone through. And that's what I'm saying. People shouldn't have kids knowing that their mental state is not right, because that crucial first 6 months of that baby's life is very, very crucial for you and baby. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of people don't study their mental health, so then they have kids and stuff, and then it becomes a generational trauma because they don't know how to deal with it from their past, and now do you get what I'm saying? So my thing is that there should be a lot of I feel like when it comes to women's health, women's pregnancies and stuff, there's not a lot of budgeting in the NHS or in the system to help mothers, go through their traumatic experiences, and that's the bad thing. So I do agree with Angie in that sense. There should be more like support for mothers, new mums, dads even as well. Do you know what I mean? Families. So, but that's just my opinion.
Can I just say something as well, Tia, off the back of that, and to everybody here? I think also in reaching out for help, because I remember like when I had mine, and I was
it takes a village, innit?
I was a mum from 17. Do you know what I mean? Like. And I had another one, and so I had 3 kids, and I was in a horrendous relationship, and my family were hundreds of miles away. Not hundreds of miles away, they was in other cities, and sometimes I felt embarrassed to ask out for help. Do you know what I mean? So like, if you are a single parent, you are you're on your own and you're struggling, please don't be ashamed to reach out and say, look, I'm struggling, I can't cope. Even though when people talk about social services, you automatically think, it's a bad thing. Like, reach out to different you know, as many people as you can,
Organisations,
to try and get some
Yeah,
help.
there is help there if you need it, but obviously not everyone reaches out. But that's what I mean when I say, like, if you see something, report it. I just think it's so important. It doesn't need to even be in a malicious way, but just if you have concerns, like we all have a duty of care, and it takes a village. That's the saying, isn't it? It takes a village to raise a
And
kid.
do you know-
Yeah.
Some people
You know
don't
what?
have that village, so just give support where you can by.
And you can go to your GP as well, couldn't you? You know, that's a good point of contact. Your
Yeah.
GP.
I was like Miss Red, 17. I found out I was pregnant, had my first child at 18. Back then, you were kept in hospital for a week. You were assessed. Now, young mums, older mums, whatever, they have a baby, they're let out the same day.
Yeah,
The trauma of having a child alone.
Home the next day, I didn't know what I was doing.
Exactly.
No, I
I was
stayed
lucky.
for a
I
week,
was
I'm not
brought.
gonna
I
lie,
was
with
brought
my
up knowing about children and how to bring up children. You know, I was 10 when my brother was born, so I knew about babies. I babysat for people's kids, but there was a woman opposite me. She was in her 30s and she sat crying. She did not know what to do. Young mothers nowadays do not have the support, and women that have gone through trauma previously in their childhood, there's no support there.
Because there's no budgeting as well. though.
Is it Malika? I saw some of the videos straight away. I was on the she's vile. She should that kid's in the better place now. Blah blah blah. But you've got to deep into it. Why are people that are her supposed friends sat there online?
You don't have
Go
friends
knock
on
the
here.
door.
All these
They're
people
all
that are
enabling
battling
it
her,
because it's something.
everyone
for
that's
them to
battling her
gossip
are doing
about.
it for the numbers and
Exactly,
the clout.
Torian.
That's
You
all
know,
it is.
they need to
But
get offline, go
I-
knock her door, take
know
her
what as
phone
well
off her
though,
and
yeah?
get her help.
looking at her, and like past videos and stuff, honestly, like not even to judge her or nothing, but I genuinely don't think, that she expected that little boy to get taken away. And I don't even think her, even up till today, I don't even think she wants that for her. I feel like she's done an act now and she has to put up with it. I think when she shuts off TikTok, genuinely, I don't think that she, like, you gotta understand, she's brought up this child for 5 years. And it's not normal as a mother to cut, like, that's not normal seeing a mother cutting up clothes and their child pictures and talking badly about their child and telling the police to take. That's not normal behaviour. That's not someone of a sane mind to do.
I saw
you know
her
what I mean?
emptying his piggy bank and things like that. No, it's, you know, it's traumatic for everyone else, never mind, you know. And like I say, people need to put the phones down that know her in the real life. Go and knock her door.
And
Can I just also say, someone said in the comment that, oh, why isn't she here? She's not a parent. Why do I have to be a parent to you know, if I see something's wrong, I have every right to call social services.
Angie,
Half
don't
of you
even
shouldn't
pay
even
no
be
mind.
parents. Half of
Anyone
you
can
shouldn't
have an
even be parents.
opinion. Anyone can have an opinion on anything.
You know, whether you've got children or not, you still have, you know,
I don't think you have
can
to be a
talk about
parent.
it. It doesn't matter.
I think you just have to be a human to feel compassion. It's not about
If I see something's wrong,
human,
I'm going
empathy and all that, you
I have
know?
to do the right thing and phone social services if I feel something is wrong. I don't need to be a parent to do you know what I mean?
I also do think that this reporting people to social services left, right and centre needs to stop.
Yeah, it does.
Unless there is a real issue there, like this Malika incident, you know, someone, you know, they've got the child in the background, blah, blah, blah. Don't be calling social services. They're under enough pressure as it is. And that's why people that really need help aren't getting it.
Yeah.
Oh, but
See,
you
what
know what,
annoys me-
Bounce, shut up.
Guys, can you be kind in the comment section,
This
please?
bouncer
Because
said, I don't have the same emotions and compassion, you know, but you don't have probably the same emotion and compassion to
You know, the
other
thing is,
people's children.
people-
You would have compassion and emotion for your own children, not other
You
people's
don't have to
children.
be a mum to safeguard,
Yeah,
guys?
this is what I'm
You can have maternal. You can have the maternal instinct and,
And listen, there's
instincts
people-
and feelings there, even if you don't have children.
There's people who are desperate for children and are unable to. Are you going to say the same thing to them? Like, it's just mind
We
your
was all
business.
children before, like, so.
guys, please be kind in the comments. Have your opinion on the situation. Like, just stop the negativity in the comments, all right? Moderators, if you see any shitty comments, because I've just took one out myself, will you mute
I think
them, please?
that someone there, do you make the same excuse for a serial killer? I think there's a very big difference between
Really
a
big
serial killer
difference.
and women that need help.
Yeah, exactly. But do you know what annoys me, everybody, right? Sorry, this is going completely off conversation. Do you know, like, when you've got mothers on TikTok, right, and you can hear the kids happy in the background, or the kids are in the background, and people are like, oh, get off TikTok, go and look after
they do that all the
I'm sorry, but what? Just because you're a mother, just because you're a father, and your kids, you have to be staring at them.
And
just
it's their
watching them.
house. What do you want them to sit quiet in their own house? They can make noise. They can do what they want in their own house. Like,
You know what it is? So for me, Miss Red, why I say that, because I do say that, get off TikTok, because I can hear them sometimes screaming in the background. I just don't think it's good.
Different if they're screaming and crying, but kids do make noise. And like my kids are older now, where they go off and do their own thing. They don't want me sat staring at them, or like sometimes I'll be like, oh, should we do to my daughter? Should we do some colouring? She's like, no, I'm making bracelets. Go away. Do you know what I mean?
What it is, though, Alicia, is because of the trolls. You give people give trolls an excuse for phone social services or phone this department, that department. And for me, it's get your kids off, because this is what people do. It's social media. You know, you've got to give them a reason to call some authority if they're screaming, crying, whatever it may be, and you're on TikTok. Do you know what I mean? You know what people are like.
You need to remember as well, there's a lot of single parents out there who this is their social life, because they're completely on their own with their kids. So if they're on here and you hear kids playing, laughing, being kids in the background, it's different to if a kid's screaming, crying, throwing up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, saying they're hungry, you know, I'm tired, I want food. It's completely different, isn't it? Right, guys, there's support numbers here. The moderators will put it up for you. Let's hear from Michelle, Live Life, and Jelly with the Belly. Hi, ladies. Stay where you are, though, everyone.
Oh my God, hi, Jelly with the Belly. I haven't seen
I love Jelly.
Hi, Jelly. Hey, everyone. I just wanted to say that I get what people are saying about malicious calling. Nobody should be malicious calling services for anything, but professional services are there for a reason, because these people are trained in dealing with these situations. You know, seeing something that upsets you to the point where you're crying, screaming, throwing up, and then messaging a TikTok creator saying, can you reach out to this person? Don't do that. These people, you know, no disrespect to anybody, but these people aren't qualified to deal with this. You need to be reaching out to the professional services to help these people. They will have ways of finding out who these people are. Keep putting this on the backs of TikTok people and TikTok creators who are not qualified to deal with this.
That's true.
Yeah, just signpost people.
Yeah, thank you, Jelly. Hello, Live Live.
Hi. Sorry, I was scrolling through yesterday, the day before, I think it was, and there was a video of your woman in bed, and she was giving off that her child didn't waken her. And the whole time the wee boy was trying to say, Mummy, I tried to wake you, or I poked your arm, and she wouldn't even listen to him. Now, me as a mum of two, I've had social services all over me with hundreds of reports, like for no reason. It was a family member, malicious, that's all it was. But mums, like, I would say I'm a good mum. So is everybody, really. But, like, I don't deserve that. And then you've got girls that are doing this online, ripping your kids' clothes up with scissors, saying you're going to throw their toys out the window, mocking the child, laughing at the child about, I think it was about his hair or his head.
Yeah, because he's got a bald patch. So I think that's what she was basically talking about that. Yeah, I see that.
Oh, okay. I
seen that, and I just thought, love, that is your baby. He is going to see that. Should it be 5 years, 10 years? He's going to see that. And that child is going to be scarred. And the way she's going on, like that man that's in the box with her, he lost his child. I can't
You're
remember.
talking about Roshante. She's talking about Roshante.
He's trying to talk her down, as obviously he's been there, he's done it. I don't know if he's fixed himself now or, you know, what it is, but he was trying to talk her down, like not coming in saying, don't do this, don't do that, just like sort of trying to talk her down. But all she kept looking at was a screen, as if she's looking at views and how many people she's getting. Then when it goes down, she's acting up again to get her views back up again.
Yeah.
It's rage baiting, isn't it? But it's, unfortunately, TikTok is a double-edged sword. It can really help some people, but it can also platform the wrong people.
It's just sad that she's used her child for rage bait, and he's going to have trauma from this that we've all seen. And it's just so sad, so sad.
Do you know what? I hope that little boy grows up and he really does something with himself, and he can turn around and, you know, if she hasn't got the help and she is doing this and it's all sinister, he can turn around and give her the middle finger and say, look what I've done with my life.
But do you know what though? Yeah, as much as we say that, yeah, can I just say that little boy, he loves his mum. That little boy, he loves his mum so much. That's his protector. That's who he knows. That's who he's been with for the first 5 years of his life. Do you know what I mean? That little boy loves his mum, and I think that's what is the sad part. And to be honest, I think she does love him too. Like, I don't think she hate. I think she does love her son. I just think the clout and the gifts and the views and I think with Malika as well, I feel like she's watched the nitty side of talk. I feel like she's watched them. I feel like she's studied them, and I feel like she's basically starting to like be like them kind of thing, copy them. Because before she would sit in her live with about 4 or 5 people just chilling, like, or going.
Dorian, has she got any other kids?
No. Oh, I don't think so. No.
I think the moment that broke me was when police turned up and she went in his bedroom and she literally ripped the quilt. That kid woke up in shock and she was screaming, "Take him, take him." That, I had tears. That really broke my heart. That little boy must have been terrified.
A lot of people did, and that's why the situation has gone viral. But you know, it's a person gone viral for the wrong reasons, and this is pretty much what I wanted to speak about it today, because no social media, no internet fame, no money is worth ruining your life over, or your child's life. Then this is really why I wanted to discuss this situation. You know, I haven't played the videos or anything because we all know about it, but nothing is worth it, and I'll never understand why people will go to them lengths for it.
Was it the night before that she had went in and he was sleeping out cold, and she pulled the covers, was kissing him, saying, "Look, I've got my son, I'm kissing my son," at night time. And it was like, love, he is sleeping, let him sleep. Why would you go in and do that and turn the light on to wake him? It's wrong in so many different levels, but that's my opinion, and I will let you go. If you kick me out, please. Thanks, ladies.
Yeah, Miss Red, I'll drop so you can let someone else up.
I'm going to wrap this up soon anyway, T. I'm just going to speak to Michelle and Guard Dog, and any of you ladies if you got anything else. Say Michelle, right, Guard Dog.
Hello, hiya.
Hello.
Hello. I just want to say that everybody should remember, and not do it out of spite, but I think everybody should remember that children are everybody's business. When I was growing up, people, they were all nosy and they all talked about it, but nobody did anything. And I really wish that we'd had a really nosy neighbour. You know what I mean? So because of my upbringing, I do look out for children, definitely. And it's a shame because Labour put in a new thing called Sure Start. Can you remember it? They used to have centres called Sure Start, and they were brilliant because they taught parents how to be parents. If a parent was struggling, you could go to Sure Start. It was run, there were social workers involved. Everybody was helping each other. They were doing parenting classes, but it all got closed down. It got closed down. And it's going to keep
getting closed down because of the government.
Yeah, it got closed down by the Conservatives. Yeah, there was the budget, and the Conservatives.
We got reform now. We're fucked. We're fucked, mate.
We got reform.
They're winning, I think, so far.
No, I think it's not the general election. It's just areas, and we're still waiting for counts from London and places. So I think Green will get more.
London will never vote.
Scotland as well.
No, I know.
Yeah. So I mean, if you're seeing this on social media, like the behaviour, it's got to be reported. And I do feel for her because I feel like, okay, she might have her parents, but she could have had a body. She could have gone somewhere like Sure Start and said, "I am struggling," and they would have helped her. You know what I mean? That's all I've got to say.
Yeah, but that will only happen. Do you know what it is as well, though? Yeah, it's one thing. Everyone like saying, "Oh, she should have gone there. She should have done that, or she should have done this." Yeah, but even putting these things in place, unless she for herself wants to help and wants to do right and we can offer her 100 services. She won't access them. She's got to want the help for herself, unfortunately.
Yeah. But
Hello, Michelle.
You have to be mindful of your kids when you're on here as well. You've got to be mindful what they're listening to, and you know what I mean.
I agree. Thank you, God Dog. Hello, Michelle.
No problem. Bye-bye. Thank you for letting me up.
Michelle, hello, darling. Did you want to say anything? I don't think Michelle knows she's in the box. Bless her. Right, okay then. Thank you, everybody. Has anyone got anything else they wanted to say?
Yeah, can I
we
just
called
add
you
something?
out.
Do you mind?
You were
Can I-
scrolling and you popped into Rebel Rachel's live and you got caught.
Oh, yeah.
Can I
it
say
was so
something?
funny.
Right?
Go
Can
on,
I
Anne.
just quickly say something? So this is going off topic a little bit. So, like where I live, there was a woman, and she was looking after this disabled child, and he was quite violent. He had autism. He had a few other things. He was in a wheelchair, and she didn't reach out for help. And a lot of people had sympathy for her. And unfortunately, she done the unforgivable. Right, she's in jail now, and but a lot of people felt for her. But I never felt for this woman because yes, she snapped. She had mental health. She couldn't cope. Right. And now, whether she reached out for help, I don't know, because I know that a lot of people say the help is not there for sometimes, and it's really difficult. But anyway, she done the unthinkable, and a lot of people had sympathy for her, and I don't know why, because for me, I just thought, but you could have gone to the police, you could have phoned the police, you could have phoned social services, you could have phoned a neighbour to take
you know what it is, Ange?
Why did you do that? And people said, well, it's because she snapped. But
No,
I'm like,
Ange, do you know what it is? Unfortunately, yeah, in this world, it's a sad world that we live in. Do you know what I mean? And unfortunately, some people, I don't know, like some people may believe that there's no one else that can look after their child as well as they can. You know what I mean? Like there's some people, unfortunately.
but no, what I'm
it's
saying
like a
is why
sad
do
thing.
the unthinkable, Torian?
Because I feel like some people feel like no one can look after their child like they can, and sometimes when their child might be like really physically disabled and stuff, I feel like that I don't know. I hear what you're saying, but some people that it's just sad.
It's 24/7. But she had a husband that was working. She was fortunate more than most people. But what I'm saying is, I get it. People snap, right? And I've gone off topic a little bit. I understand that, but however, I can't have that sympathy for her because to me, you have choices, and she had that choice, and she could have phoned someone. She did not do that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I see both of your points. I do. I genuinely do. I mean, I'm fortunate enough that I've never been in that situation. So I see where both of you were coming from. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying some
But
people.
maybe too when she snapped, she wasn't in the right headspace. I don't know. But do we have sympathy for people like this?
See, the thing is, when you've got a disabled child, like I say, you know, I'm quite fortunate, but I do know of parents, like, they don't get breaks, they don't sleep, you know, the services that are meant to help them take away budgeting, take away hours, so it can be down to the parent being absolutely, you know, drained of everything because they've had lack of sleep, like mental health deterioration, like, you know, and I do know some parents and they've lost funding for their severely disabled children, like where they would get respite, you know, they'd go away for a day. And
You think about it,
Do you know what I
torture is when they, you know, torture is sleep deprivation. You know, you look at the things like that, and that's what some of these parents do go through. They don't get any break from the sleep, from, you know, it is torturous for the mind, never mind.
Some people are just stronger than others, and unfortunately, some people are.
You know, everyone is different.
Some people are weak.
Do you know, people they slip through the loophole of getting that help.
Yeah, exactly. I think everybody's different because I agree I see where Angie's coming from. Like, you know, there is help out there. You can reach out, but also like as a parent, physically, mentally, the toll that it must have on you. You know, you can snap. It happens. Do you know what I mean? So it's hard, isn't it, guys? It's hard.
It is, and like I say, I think we ought to go back to how it used to be, where you have a child and you are kept in hospital at least a few days. You know, parents aren't getting support, whether it's from when they have the children from birth or further on if you've got a child with additional needs. People need support. We need more funding. The government need a shake-up.
Well, we're going into reform, love. There ain't no shake up.
Well, I know, unfortunately. This country is...
I'm going to drop now. Miss Red, I'll send you my bank details for the 20 minutes I've been in your box. I'll send you my bank details. You know.
Oh, you're sending me some money?
No, you're sending me some money for the 20 minutes I've been in your box. Yeah.
Oh, okay then. Send me the receipt, darling.
£10 for every
Miss
minute.
Red's got a hot tub. She's loaded.
Oh, fucking hell, I'm skint. I've got to buy a new car.
Oh no,
Yes.
Right,
I'm
we're
going to drop
starting the
now
tip-
as well,
We're
Miss Red.
starting the
Thank
tip
you.
jar for Miss Red's new car.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you for letting me up, Miss Red. Have a lovely day.
No problem. Bye,
Bye-bye.
darling. Yeah, it's a hard one, isn't it, guys? Because I'm not going to open the boxes anymore because I think we've, spoke about that situation enough. It's a hard one because, there are parents out there with disabled children, severely disabled children. Thank you, Millie. And, I couldn't imagine, the pressure and the stress that they're under, because, like I say, even though there are services, there's been a lot of cutbacks to where hours have been taken, respite and things like that. Thank you, Olivia. So yeah, it's a hard situation, isn't it? But again, moving back onto the Malika situation and any other parent on the app that's had a child taken away, oh, thank you, Millie, darling. Thank you. No app in the world or no TikTok fame, no money is worth putting your whole business on the app and losing children over. I'll never get that. So, right, let's move on, guys. Thank you, everybody, for joining the box. Thank you, everybody. Right, stop requesting me, man. Sorry, everybody. I'm just getting spam requested. Right, where are we going to go? Oh, it's gone off. Where are we going to go next? Let's have a look at the next video. And I do even though I do believe, thank you, Angie, a lot of it has been performative where that Malika one's been concerned. I hope that, she sorts her life out and I hope that, the child is okay because, the child's the most important thing in that situation. So, but it was a hard watch, guys. It really was. It really was probably one of the hardest watches I've had on here for a long time, hard topics that need to be spoken about. So thank you, Rosie. Thank you very much. I avoid conversations like this a lot because I'm not the best at dealing with these situations. But I think that's what this platform's missing. Real conversations. Thank you, Melissa, and real life situations. Usually I wouldn't touch anything like that, but we've got to start bringing situations like that here so we can all have these discussions and things like that. Do you know what I mean? So thank you, everybody. OG Nanny, big up, my darling. Right, where are we going next? Let's have a look at the next video. Oh my god, I'm not even playing that. Okay, so we're going to talk about Alpha Bar. Oh, by the way, guys, did anyone see the Blasters live yesterday? Yeah, it'll be on YouTube, darling, the Observer's YouTube. Did anyone watch the Blasters live? So the Blaster come to the app with all the receipts and all the evidence. Yeah, it was a brilliant watch. I only caught half of it. I was in there halfway through. And obviously, her and Angel, it'll be on YouTube, Trezzy. Her and Angel brought to the app all the receipts because there was being accused of, not ringing the police and not doing that and not doing this. And they brought all the receipts to prove that actually they were telling the truth. Obviously a lot of the videos are 20-30 minutes long, but I'm just going to play this one. I just want to say big up the Blaster and Angel for coming to the app and putting the truth out there because they've had a lot of shit with this over the last couple of months, myself included. Obviously the situation, but I just want to say thank you to the Angel and Blaster for bringing it to the app and bringing the receipts. So you know the truth now, don't you, guys? I know that some of you never doubted it, but obviously with it being TikTok, you do get people that do doubt real situations. So if you did see that, guys, you'll know. But if you didn't, it'll be on the Observer's YouTube. Who's that speech? Sophie Bailey, pathological lawyer. Right, so let's just watch this.
Yeah, Sophie, so if I was you, I'd fucking pipe down. I'd pipe the fuck down. Do not get me started on your fucking mom. I am telling you now, don't do it. Don't fucking do it.
Guys, can we have a popular push, please?
I don't want to.
Guys, if you haven't got your Heartbeats in, there's 3.5k people. Please get your Heartbeats in, guys. We're number 4 on the popular. Any popular gifts, the moderators will give you a pin. All right, everybody, so let's have a popular push. Number 3 on the podium is going to be a hard one, but if we can do it, I would appreciate it. I'll do some polls as well, guys, all right? Because it doesn't cost nothing for the polls, but it still helps. There we go, quick poll. Thank you. 3.5k people, let's go.
It's my fucking hand.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
to clear that up because I just thought
Thank you.
Yeah, I just don't get it. I just think that...
Guys, will you press the face, please?
It doesn't make sense to me.
Thousands of people in here.
It's all a bit mad. Like, what I'd messaged Levi on that message, it was bang out of order and it wasn't right. Hi, hungry guy. It wasn't right. And I was fucking furious because of what she'd said about me and my kids, so I was like, fuck this.
And I didn't actually say anything about kids. I just want to pause it there. Guys, there's 3,500 people in here. There should be a minimum 1,000 people on the poll. It's free to vote. Like, I can appreciate that you can't afford to gift and you can't send a heart me, but you can press a face on the poll, please, everybody. Yeah, get voting you can, please. Thank you. So I never spoke about Sophie's kid. She's a pathological liar. And like I say, Angel and the Blaster, big up to them. They come to the app yesterday and they put all the truth out there. Yes, Sophie Bailey, you're a liar.
I think people on this app are very much too head on in the app.
Yeah, you being one of them.
I think that it's very much...
Thank you, Show.
It's their whole life and everything else. But if I've done all these things, Buster, then we should maybe talk about the things you've done off the app as well another day. Maybe let's talk about it, shall we? Another day with more stuff. Let's talk about everything. People can see who you really are.
Thank you, Jodie Marie. Thank you.
Show everyone who I am. Because, I sit and listen to Angel sat taking a piss out of Ricochet all day when she's basically your Ricochet. Pick up the Ricochet.
Is this the same Ricochet, SB, that sits fucking degrading everybody night after night with the Canadian catfish one? That Ricochet. I'm sorry, but if fucking Angel has slagged that one off, big up Angel for that, because that one's got enough to say about fucking everybody. I can't fucking believe this app. Yeah, that one that sits degrading, bullying, everything else, and piss off. Oh, Savage Stitch, thank you for the coins. Savage Stitch, will you comment so one of the moderators can give you a pin, please? Everybody follow Savage Stitch and everybody else that's sending gifts, please, guys. Thank you. What do you mean, like Luke? What? Luke's nothing like Ricochet, darling. So no, not like Luke at all. And do you know what? Let's just talk about that for a minute. Do you know when Luke loses his shit and he calls somebody a bitch and or something, right? Still shouldn't do it, right? Nobody really should call anybody out the name, right? Nevertheless, it happens. I was getting called a fat, see you next Tuesday. I was getting called the worst of the worst. And the same people that were moaning about Luke calling somebody a bitch were clapping hands for Corey sat there degrading and calling me names. So you can't say shit now. See you lot in other comment sections, I know that you come to in, crying about other people being called out the names when you sat there cheerleading me being called out of my name and other people being called out of their name. Oh, it's all right when it's people that you like, innit? When it's people that you dislike, it's okay. Piss off.
I chat a lot.
You know what?
Big up, Luke.
That made me laugh the most because if anyone knew what Angel was like, I don't control her.
Savage Stitch, get a pin.
And yeah, there's a threat. I couldn't give a fuck.
Thank you, Jodie Marie, for the trouble
I could not give a fuck. I have nothing to hide.
It's mad, Rosie.
Nothing whatsoever to hide. So, do what you gotta do, babe. Do what you gotta do.
Thank you, everybody.
Don't
Janine, thank you.
do any of this stuff. I just don't appreciate the lies on the timelines and that you've done this and you've rang this people and you've rang that people.
And she did.
It's really a bit mad, really.
Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you all.
No, Alex was never actual towards me. No, it wasn't like that. Alex was my friend.
Can I just clear that up as well? Although she said she did turn around and say that, I've never ever seen receipts where Alex was actual to her in any way, shape,
Thank you,
or
Totty.
form.
Thank you, Melissa.
What I was told was it was actually you at an end of a message where you had said something which was actual. Alex, if you don't mind just saying this, she did. You did tell me she asked you to go and see her. So I'm not lying. I think the messages that were sent to me were the screenshots. I do believe they were cropped down because there's nothing on them to prove that them messages came from Alex at all. So when people are sending you messages, please check them. Please check them because them messages do not look real. If they are real,
if they're from Sophie Bailey, nothing put it past me that they're edited. Thank you, Melissa. But whatever adults do off the app, it's up to them anyway. Thank you, Melissa.
Cut out the end bit.
We do love Luke the Judge.
Said on the phone to me that she had went to Alex because Levi didn't like Alex, so she is telling part of the truth. She turned around and said to me on the phone that she went to Alex.
Thank you,
because Levi didn't like Alex and she knew she was safe in Alex's community.
In my opinion, her and Levi are just as bad as each other, in my opinion. I know it's, you know, it's Sophie's messages that we've seen, you know, where she said she hoped my granddaughter got abbed up and everything else. I'm not going to say the word. Thank you, everybody. But like I say, the blast, yeah, they are. I'm sorry, they're as bad as each other. They're as bad as each other. Now, I want the video, guys, where the blaster... Yeah, Georgina, that's what she said, and I got a load of shit off the back of it. Yeah, I got a load of shit off the back of that. People used it to attack me. Did I call the police? Did I do that? When Angel and the blaster put all safeguarding into place, all of it, and they're showing the receipt yesterday. They're showing it, Angel showed it on the live. Because obviously they've been dragged as well. The blaster and Angel's been dragged as well, you know, like people that dislike them or something like that. Popular number 3, thank you guys. You know, accusing them of being liars, and we know the blaster, you know, she wouldn't come to the app and fucking lie. Well, she doesn't lie anyway, same as Angel, you know. So they come to the app and showed it all yesterday. So if anyone can at me in that video so I can show the proof of the messages, please. And I'll show it. So yeah, they come to the app and they put all the truth out there. Yeah, so Sophie Bailey was lying because Blaster did put things into place literally as soon as it was happening. Soon as Sophie got in contact with the Blaster and, you know, was displaying signs of, you know, concerning signs of mental health and things like that, the Blaster put safeguarding into place and rang the police and did everything she could. Obviously Sophie denied that, and that's the reason why the Blaster and Angel come live yesterday, just to put the truth out there. So it's on. Oh, is it on your? Oh, is it on this page? Oh, where's it gone?
That's what she said to me.
So let me finish playing this.
She didn't turn around and say to me on the phone that there was anything.
Thank you guys for the popular push.
With their relationship, nothing whatsoever.
And like I say, even if there was, it's got nothing to do with anybody really. You know, what people get up to off the app, in my opinion. You know, if I was single and I wanted to message somebody or, you know, I wouldn't send a pic or whatever. It's fucking nobody's business, man. Do you know what I mean? Pin Jodie Marie, guys. Pin Jodie Marie. Just saying. So where's that video of the Blaster with the receipts? Oh, which one is it? Oh, because it's... here we go.
Angel, you were on the phone to Angel saying the worst about her. Saying the fucking worst about her. And I still refused to have anything to do with you, Levi. Still refused. Why? Because I'm a fucking woman's woman. That's why. Don't make me play everything. Don't force my fucking hand to bring everything.
Don't fucking force her hand. Leave it now.
I know, because Luke the Judge is the one that baited it out.
She's such a liar.
In my chat on
the Angel. We've just proved you wrong.
I know, you've crossed her now. I wouldn't fuck with her, I wouldn't. I'm telling you now.
It was Levi. You've just admitted it was Levi. If none of yous can see through this fucking dribble, honestly, there's no help. No fucking help. No fucking help for you whatsoever.
Massively used, Sadie. Massively used. A lot of people, like the one thing that I know about the Blaster, right? A lot of people go to, hello, Kate, darling. A lot of people go to the Blaster with the problems, right? And there's only so much one person can take on, right? And I do think she gets used a hell of a lot. And I think in this situation she has done, because I know for a fact she never slept for 4 fucking days. 4 days, no sleep. And it made her feel ill because she was so fucking worried. She was so worried about, what someone could do to themselves and things like that. And, at the end of the day, nobody should have to take on problems like that. Nobody. Like, if someone's genuinely going from proper mental health out, don't reach out to TikTok creators that aren't trained and, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not fair to put on people. Luke, get in the box, darling. Hello? I knew you'd get the blame from that.
That's how stupid the woman is. I haven't had access to Luke the Judge Free for over a year. And the Luke the Judge Free account was the account that Talia and Rickster gave me. So nice one trying to set me up again, Sophie Bailey. You fucking moron.
What happened? So did a message come from that account?
She put up on her story yesterday that it was Luke the Judge 3 that was in her live saying about the messages. I haven't had access to Luke the Judge 3 since that all kicked off with Talia and Rickster.
Right, okay, so Talia or Rick, well, it wouldn't have been Rickster, it would have been Talia, would it? She was on that account being mixed up in Sophie's comment section.
I don't know who it was. I believe that the account was given away. I'm not accusing Talia because I don't know. That account was made for me, and when we had the fallout, that account was never used again. So whoever's got the login details for that, I believe the account was given to Sophie Bailey for Sophie Bailey to set me up.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
But that's how stupid she is. I haven't had access to that account for fucking ages. And I'm sure Talia, being an agency owner who created the account, she can find out the last people that logged into it.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right then, darling. Like I say, you always get the blame for summer.
Can I just say something about that account?
Go on.
Yes, my darling.
When I was in the agency, I got shared an account and it came up as Luke the Judge 3. I went back in, Talia shared me it. I went back in and it changed to Agnew.
Told you, it's nothing to do with me. The account, I gave up that account and all rights to it that day me and Talia had the argument. So, nice one.
Will you just stay there just while I pop to the toilet, Luke, please? Go on, Luke. Go on, office girl.
So, Luke, the account did change. It got changed multiple times because I thought, why is Talia sharing me Luke's account? And then I went back into the message and it changed to Agnew.
Well, it's back. So for some, well, listen, this is how fucking stupid people are, because the account's now back to Luke the Judge 3. So it was obviously used. It was obviously asked. And this is what these people do. It's like with the whole thing when someone tried to say I was talking about things to do with Zach and children. That was all made up, the messages for do with Sophie Bailey. It was all, these people are weird, mate. They're fucking weird.
Hi. Right, Luke, I've got to go now anyway, but...
Bye, beautiful. Hello, Georgia.
Hello. I'm just jumping on the tail end of this, but I do have messages with you on Instagram about that account, and it was over a year ago when you said I don't have access to it anymore, because do you remember something was posted on that account and I contacted you about it?
You have my full permission to put up on your story them Instagram messages between me and you. You have full permission.
Yeah, I remember this because something was put up about one of my mates. Do you remember? And I contacted you.
Yes.
And I don't have access to that account. I think you said to me that Talia had taken it.
Yep.
Yeah,
nothing to do
I've got
with me.
that. So yeah, I've got that if you need it. I just thought I'd quickly jump on the tail end of it.
Thank you, Georgia. Nice try, Sophie Bailey. Nice try, Sophie Bailey. Yet again, nice try.
Bye.
We're too clever for you lot. We're too clever for you lot. I've been trying to set up on this fucking account. How many people want to try and fucking set me up? Bastards. How are you all today anyway? Hello, Lucy. Oh, fucking hell, where are you all coming from? Hello? Hello? Is anyone there?
Are you still there, Luke?
I don't know what's going on. No one wants to talk to me.
Luke?
So Georgia just jumped in. Georgia, you know Georgia?
Yeah.
So a year ago, that account, Luke the Judge 3, posted something about one of her mates. And she's got the messages from a year ago of me and her, and me saying to her, I've got no access to that account. It's nothing to do with me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So there you go, guys. Make sure you unfollow Luke the Judge 3, please.
But do you know the fucked up thing though of how I've tried to been set up here? So Gossip Girl's just got in and said the account was changed to Agnew. The account was given to Agnew, and these fuckers have put it back to Luke the Judge.
Oh,
they put it back.
Yeah, it's smelling set up to me.
Oh, you tried to set me up again, everyone. Oh,
again, because we know they all speak behind the scenes.
I don't really give a shit. I know what I do and I know what I don't do, and if I do something wrong, I'll admit to it. So, why would people apologise to the blaster and say that? Why would people apologise for giving her the heads up if it was me? Because the people behind the scenes were talking at the time before the messages. So why wouldn't have Bailey have turned around and said to these people, i.e. Levi and AB, oh, it was actually Luke that gave me the heads up? None of it makes sense, and it doesn't take a criminologist to work out that you're fucking stupid. You're just fucking stupid.
You're on a rant now. They've crossed you now, ain't they, Luke?
I'm alright. I'm in a good mood. Hello, Irene.
Hello, Irene.
Luke, I remember me and you having a conversation months and months ago about that account, so I know for a fact that you have not got that account.
We had the only account. Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. Yep. So, guys, I can assure you, Luke the Judge has not got that account. We had this conversation.
I'm going to report it. I'm actually going to report that account actually. But the only accounts I have access to is Luke the Judge 2 and the filler page, which I share with my mods.
Yep.
True story, guys. Justice for Luke.
I'm going to go. I just wanted to come and confirm that you didn't have that.
Thank you, Irene.
Me and you had a phone call about that account.
Hi,
it's not my account.
Luke,
no,
is this the one that I made for you?
Bye.
That was the account that was made for me, yes.
Yeah, I remember because I was with the Ark at that time, and I remember they would try to get you in the Ark, and that account was made. And then I remember, obviously you weren't using it. Then it was given to someone else who joined them.
I think I used it 3-4 times. It was given to Agnew.
Yeah.
It was given to, but what makes it even more suspicious to me is that it's been changed back to Luke the Judge 3.
Which is bizarre because obviously everybody knows you're not with that agency.
Oh, well, nice try. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Nice try. nice try, Beth.
I just was making sure you're all right anyway.
Luke, what's squeaking? Are they the rubber ducks when you sit down?
Yes, I left one in yet.
But I'm going, guys. Bye.
Bye, Tez.
Bye,
hello,
darling.
Bubble.
Hello, Bubble. Hello, Jelly. Cockapoo, no more boxes. Bubble.
I just wanted to come up and confirm what everybody else has confirmed when they confirmed that they were confirming, Luke, that Judge Luke the Judge 3 account is confirmed as not being your account.
Yeah, thank you, Jelly.
I'm just confirming that in case nobody got the message that confirmed account is confirmed as not being your confirmed account.
Are you taking the piss out of me, Jelly?
I can confirm, Luke, I am not taking the piss out of the Luke the Judge 3 account being confirmed that it is not your account.
Right, can you just do it one more time? Can you just confirm it one more time, please?
Yeah, for those at the back and those in the cheap seats, I can confirm because we had a conversation many times, at least 3 times a day we've had a conversation, Luke, that it's confirmed that the Luke the Judge 3 account is confirmed as not being yours.
So it's not my account?
I can confirm that.
Brilliant. That's all I need to know.
Okay, it's confirmed. Thank you.
It's confirmed. Thank you.
They've confirmed it now. Luke?
Do Do you think she's confirmed it enough?
I think it needs confirming some more. Can you just confirm it, please?
Can we get Cockapoo to confirm it, please?
Cockapoo, can you come and confirm it? Luke, what's squeaking, mate?
There's nothing fucking squeaking. It's your jawline.
It fucking isn't. There's something squeaking. I can hear it, guys. Can you hear a squeak? Cockapoo,
It's in your house.
Listen, this is really important. So, Luke, you've not been messaging me on Luke the Judge 3.
No, it's not.
Who the fuck has been messaging me on that account then?
Dunno.
Oh my god, I've given all the click secrets away.
Oh, fucking hell, you've done that already, haven't you? I heard you've done it to it already.
All of our plans and plots, they're all on Luke the Judge 3, the DMs. I'm going to get exposed again.
Have you really been speaking to that account, Cockapoo?
Absolutely, I can confirm, cross my heart, and never.
Fuck me, that's the new word. That's the new word of the day. Confirmed.
Confirmed.
No, I haven't. It's blocked. Bye.
I think it's if you want my honest opinion, I think it's been confirmed.
I think it's definitely been confirmed. I
just can't believe. I just sit here thinking these. No, I'm on a rant now. I just sit here thinking these people sit here and say, "Oh, you've all got sad lives. You're involved in TikTok, but you're the fuckers trying to set me up."
Then it's not the first time either.
I don't sit there trying to set anybody up. Once I'm off the app, I'm off the app. But these people like sit there going, "Oh yeah, you know, let's get that account and we can set him up." Like, are you that fucking stupid to think that I'd let you do that, you fucking morons? Do you know what I mean? Do you think I'm gonna sit there and go, "Yeah, Luke the Judge 3 is me, yeah." Fucking moron. Fucking morons.
Oh dear. Right, Luke, that's been confirmed anyway. Where's he gone? Oh, he's gone. Oh dear. That was funny, that was. So just to confirm one last time, Luke the Judge 3 is not Luke the Judge, okay, guys? It was an account set up when Luke was with Talia and Rixter's agency. And well, it didn't last very long there, but yeah, and they have that account. So Luke has been set up again. Da, da, da. Right, let's get back to the blaster. Right, just for those that missed it, confirmed. Never want to hear that word again today. I've had enough. We're going to speak about Alpha Bar in a minute.
Am I happy with look, I ain't going to sit and lie to you. Am I happy with Luke at the minute? No, I ain't.
Oh God. Right, guys, Miss P has overtook me on the podium. This is just not good enough, guys. I'm sitting here and I'm giving content. I'm speaking to the nations. I'm not sitting here doing battles. So I'm going to get my begging bowl out again, guys, because I'm bringing you all the drama today, aren't I? It's a fantastic show. Thank you, Jelly, for confirming. Bubblegum FYP, thank you. Can we please get me back to popular number 3, or if possible, if we can overtake Zach the Brat, that would be amazing. Yes, thank you, Anna. Big up, everybody. Yes, just a little heart me, a little popular gifts, and anything else, Lions, universes, it would very much help me out today. Thank you, everyone.
But I will still call out what's right and what's fucking wrong. You're lying there, Sophie. It wasn't Luke that gave you the fucking heads up.
Yes.
It wasn't Alex that gave you the heads up. Yes, he shared the messages back to you, but it was Levi that gave you the fucking heads up a week before. Let's not forget, a week before.
Yeah.
After he'd went to Angel and sent her everything and told her everything.
Who gave me the heads up, unaware to me knowing exactly what he was talking about. So that's who it is. And the same Luke the Judge that Blaster rang me slagging off when he went at Toxic Dan, saying he was using her as an excuse.
Angel, please pause that. Again, if I rang you slagging anyone off, play it. You have my permission to play it.
The thing is with the Blaster, right, guys, if she's got something to say, she'll fucking message her or ring you and tell you, like, she's not happy, do you know what I mean? Like, she's not one of them people that do it. Thank you, Stitch Bitch. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you all. She's not one of these people that, you know, won't be shy to tell you. Do you know what I mean? So again, Sophie Bailey with the liabilities. Liar Sophie Bailey. Thank you, everyone.
You have my full permission to play it, because I know you all record calls. Play it. Play it. I beg you to play it. Because Luke knows if I have anything to say to him, say to anyone else on this app, I will tear into them, whether it's on here or in person when I ring them. What I did do is I sent you a message when you were live going, they've only spoken up since it happened to the blaster. And I said to you, no it wasn't. None of them, which I was angry about, can stand on shit because no one called this out when I was asking them to call it out. None of them. There you go. One message. In fact, I think it was about 4 lines of a message. That was it.
Thank you, TikTok All Stars, for the video.
I don't think Luke was sending our messages to him.
He wasn't. I never sent the messages. When I received the messages, thank you guys, when I received the messages off the blaster about what was said about Tilly, and other things that happened as well, do you know what I mean? I just ain't brought it to the app. I never shared them with anybody. Never shared them, not with Luke. I was going to show Cockapoo them, and Cockapoo, I don't want to see them. Do you know what I mean? I never, obviously I told them about it. You know, we told the people that needed to know about it, but I never shared the messages. And even if I did, it's like, it's about my family, so I can, but I didn't. So more lies. So just to confirm, Luke never got the messages. Thank you, everyone.
Sorry, I'm just having water. But yeah, I just didn't. I was disappointed in Alex because Alex had confirmed things Blaster had said which were untrue, and I thought more of him to not do
Angel,
that.
just stop it there, please. I'd love to know what Alex confirmed that wasn't true on what I had said. As far as I'm concerned, even when Alex went live yesterday and played these clips, he explained exactly what had happened. Wait there, I've just seen someone come in.
Thank you for sharing the live, guys. Today is confirmed.
He explained exactly what happened. So I don't know where Alex has turned around and said to you or anybody else that I've twisted shit. Confirmed what you said was true.
Well, I'm just glad the truth's out there now and everyone can shut the fuck up.
Especially when Angel was messaging people saying they were doing an exposure on Alex.
Tonight, 7 o'clock.
Which is a bit of a mad thing. They're all very mixed people. And I just think if you're like a full-grown adult, like you're old enough to be my mum, like I sat watching some of these live.
Can I just, this is one thing that really bothered me, because what you did was another way of emotionally manipulating me.
Yeah. Using the word
you
mum.
called me mum on the phone. You also called me mum.
That is manipulative, isn't it, guys? When you call somebody mum.
You also called me mum in your box that day when I jumped in and said to you, well done for you returning back to the app. This is before I knew all of this.
It really is.
So you called me mum twice. You knew exactly what you were doing.
It's to emotionally manipulate.
And you did the same to me. And it's funny because it's repeated. Exactly. And it's repeated behaviour.
Repeated behaviour. Not psychosis, not mental health. It's a repeated pattern of behaviour with that one.
Zia had also lost a child. I had also lost a child. So what you do, in my eyes, is call people mum that's lost a child.
Well, thank you, Blaster and Angel, for bringing all that to the app, because it's been absolute weeks and weeks of shit in it. Weeks of shit over that situation. A situation which we're actually innocent in, and people have come for Blaster, Angel and myself, and, you know, we're the fucking, you know, the victims in it, like, and Angel and Blaster were the ones safeguarding and going out of their way to making sure everybody's safe. And, you know, people were losing sleep, people were fucking stressed out. And then, like, when you feel like you've done the right thing and you're doing the right thing, thank you, Melissa, and then you've got certain people on the app going for you, like, oh, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, why weren't the police called, did you call the police? Now you know. So when I was, you know, people were saying to me, oh, did you call the police? No, because they did it. My granddaughter was in no immediate threat. Had someone have said, I am going to do this, I would have fucking ran to the police station, like fucking, there would have been smoke coming off my feet, but there was no threat. And I spoke to my daughter about it. She said, well, you know, there's no threat. You know, it is horrendous what's been said, but Tilly's okay. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, Blaster and Angel had put the measures into place so people knew about it, and I didn't have to go to the police. Do you get what I'm saying? But I still got dragged for it by certain individuals because you dislike me and you wanted to score cheap points, bearing in mind that what was said was horrendous. That should have been enough, you know, to think, oh, that's fucking horrendous, misread that's been said. Do you know what I mean? You wanted to double down and say, have you gone to the police? Try and be smart, try and incite hate. That, and I'll never forgive that. I'll never forgive people that did that. Never forgive it. Same with Angel and Blaster, the fact that they spent time, went out their way, spent hours on the phone, lost days sleep, and people still fucking questioned what they'd done. And this is a problem with this app. People are fucking weird on here. People are weirds. You're weirdos. And you don't care. You don't give a shit. Not you guys in my comment section. I'm talking about the people that use everything to fucking point, you know, score points. I'm going to get mad again. My actions, cockapoo, were questioned more than the person that fucking said it. Same as Blaster and Angels, their actions were questioned more than the person that said it. So fuck this app, fucked. Anyway, guys, I'm going to move on. So, we're going to talk about the Alpha Bar situation. Right, so, let me get on. Where are we? So, it is disgusting what was said, and a lot more stuff was done as well, which, like, you know, I don't think has been brought to the app. You know, other children were spoke about and stuff like that. Not in that manner. Thank you, Susan. But, you know, people ain't seen half of it. People haven't seen half of what's been said. And, you know, Blaster and Angels having to fucking, you know, have all that handed over to them. It fucks with your rats. Do you know when Blaster come to me and told me about the message, she was fucking mortified that she had to tell me. Honestly. Fucking absolutely heartbroken she was. Just the fact that she had to even tell me about that, and it's sick. And this is what I'm saying about this unwell people on this app, and it's nothing to do with mental health or anything like that. It's because you're fucking psychotic and you'll go above and beyond to ruin people's lives. Why? You say that other people deep the app too much, really? We deep the app too much? When I come off this app, my phone's down. You can't get hold of me after 5, 6 o'clock at night because I don't take my phone's down. Don't take it to bed. And if my family needs to contact me, they'll ring Simon's phone, and Simon's phone's, you know, upstairs. Absolutely, Stevie. All a hate campaign towards the clique and not the person that's in an actual wrong. And exactly, that's the truth. Like, people have it so hard for us, the clique, this, that, whatever. And it's the worst of the worst that are going around saying that we're bad people. Like, really? Are we talking about kids? Are we wanting to see children unalived? Are we making accounts of Luke the Judge 3 and, you know, trying to set people up? No. No, we're not. Right, anyway, Alpha Bar. So, I will get there in a minute. Right, so this is the last thing I'm going to be covering today. So, Alpha Bar was out, I think it was yesterday, right? If I'm out of sync, darling, go out and come back. Alpha Bar was out yesterday and a car had drove by and shouted the word, Alpha Bar claims it was the word nonce, right? Also, excuse me, bibbing the wrong as well. Now, when I listen to the video, I've got to be honest, it's like Green Needle to me. It sounds like stop. And then when I listen to it again, if I say the word in my head, it sounds like nonce. Nevertheless, it's not a nice thing to be called. And it's not nice having people record you in public. But it is part and parcel of being a social media influencer. You know, Alpha Bar claims that they're famous and everything else. When we out, people ask us for pictures, people do record us, people do take videos. And I've got to be honest, I don't think a car bibbing its horn, because these people didn't get out the car. These people didn't get out the car. So I don't understand why Alpha Bar rang the police for someone bibbing the horn and potentially shouting the word nonce. But I heard stop, so I'm going to let you play it. Let you tell me what you think. Are you ready, everyone? All right. So there they are recording Alpha Bar. Which happens, you're a social media influencer, you're known on the internet. Right, I've got to be honest, right, and I don't know who would agree with me. I don't feel that there was in any way danger there. I don't feel like there was... Yeah, I played the wrong video. I played the wrong one in a minute. I don't feel like there was in any danger. I don't feel like, you know, the people had any reason to have the police rang on them just for bibbing a horn, recording somebody and shouting a potential word. Like, you know, police are dealing with real crime. People getting assaulted, like, for real. I'm going to play it in a minute. I played the wrong one. People getting assaulted for real, you know, rape and everything else that happens in the world. I just feel like it's another way to get attention. I'm sorry. Thank you, Kay. So why isn't the actual video there? Oh, is this it? It does sound like the N-word, doesn't it? It does.
So I don't know if you heard that. Let me know that word. Anyway.
What do you think, guys? See, now I'm hearing it again. It does sound like the N-words. Yeah, it's Green Needle, isn't it? So if you say stop, it sounds like stop in your head. If you say N, it sounds like the N. Right, let's just do a quick poll. I'm sorry I've got to do a poll on this. Do you believe happy face, the word was stop? Sad face, it was the other words. Right, there's 2,500 people. Get voting on the poll, guys. It's going to help us on the popular, and also as well, I want to hear what you've got to say, purely. So 2,500 people, minimum 1,000 votes, please, guys. Do you hear stop, or do you hear the N-words? Aunts. I can't say it because I'll get a ban. Oh, local elections, piss off. Let's hear it again. Oh.
So, you hear that?
It's gotta be Anne, innit?
So I don't know if you heard that.
It's gotta be the Ponce word, because it would make no sense them saying stop, would they? It sounds like stop to me, but stop wouldn't be relevant in what they're doing. Obviously, they don't like Alpha Bar. They've seen them out and felt like giving them a bit of grief. But do you think this warrants calling the police? Do you think Alpha Bar had the right to call the police? Would you have called the police? I've got to be honest, I wouldn't have called the police. Look, I've had nails through over my back gate. I've had multiple items through my home. Thank you, Jades. And I haven't called the police. And people have actually actively come to my house. I've got them on CCTV. That's a scary bit now.
That word, anyway. Yeah, so I don't know if you can hear that. I know it sounds like stop, I know, but now, because obviously you heard it from a speaker, you can hear it properly on the phone now.
You heard dog.
It's okay, it's fine. So the first time, do you know what I find more scary is that that person was waiting for me and I wasn't even on live, and it's kind of weird how they expect me to go to Tesco because I just came from an Italian place.
I don't think the people were following them.
So, thank you, Becca. So they basically didn't show the second part. They only showed me walking to Tesco, so they didn't show the rest of it. So that's why you're kind of skeptical, which I literally understand because you're seeing from a different point of view. And I'm literally walking Tesco, I'm not walking away from Tesco. So that way, so I was walking Tesco, I was walking into Tesco, I wasn't walking out, so they didn't film
Sounds
the
like
rest.
knob.
They're not shorter than me at all. Well,
Thank you,
real life, I don't feel like that
dot.
at all.
You were Ken. Could have been oh my God. Could have been ran over. Oh, I can't cope.
No, I've only recorded them saying the word nonce once, but in real life they said it more than once to me. Because I was doing a crossing and they said alphabet, but I didn't have that on video obviously because I wasn't expecting it. So I didn't expect to get my phone out straight away and just record them like that because I didn't know. Do you know what I'm saying? So I just continued walking and then they kept shouting
slow it down
as they were turning the corner, and then that's when I got my phone out, and then that's when I got it once on there. They did though, they did, and you can clearly hear it, and that is it.
I don't think it warranted the police, I'm sorry.
No.
Sorry.
I said I don't know what they're capable of, and I said they could run me over with a car, I didn't know them.
Oh
do you know what I mean?
God.
So take with that what you will. I'm ending the live stream. If you don't believe that, that's fine. But I'm telling the truth, and I will die on that hill saying the truth. Always. 100%. Bye.
I mean, Alpha Bar was that scared that they got the phone out and recorded it. If you felt in any kind of fear in public, would you be antagonising the situation? I would have gone into a premises. If I felt threatened, I would have gone into a premises. Like I would have gone back into the Tesco, I would have gone wherever, and I would have rang the police there. I wouldn't have, filmed them. I just feel like with this one, right, even though it isn't nice what they were called, don't agree with that. The word gets thrown around too much, even though the behaviour is questionable, I ain't gonna lie there. I just feel like everything is for attention. Like every little situation that happens in the life, they've got to make it content, and calling the police, wasting police time, getting the police to visit the property over somebody driving down the street, shouting not a nice words. Gotta be honest, and bibbing the wrong doesn't warrant. Am I wrong? Please tell me if I'm wrong. And it's not because I dislike the person, because if I felt like there really had a reason or there wasn't any danger, I'd agree with them. It's still not nice being called that. But if I was that scared, I wouldn't have my phone out recording. Say if someone was giving me grief down the street, Miss Red, yes, whatever, I wouldn't stand there recording like that. It's like a hate crime. Do you think it's a hate crime? I don't think it's a hate crime, darling. I would say it's a waste of police time. Sorry.
This is disgusting. They're lovely, but they are lovely. They are, and it's and it's just it's disgusting. This trans hate needs to stop. It needs to stop. It's really sick. It's really vile.
I just think people dislike them. I think people dislike them, and they put everything down to trans liked on the internet because of your actions, because we see it we see people like CLA and other people on the internet get hate. CLA isn't getting hate because she's trans. CLA is getting hate because she's a See You Next Tuesday. Mr. UK TikTok isn't getting hate because he's trans. He's getting hate because he's a See You Next Tuesday. Do you understand what I'm saying? If someone sees me out, I'm quite fortunate, touch wood, that I've never had that, but it's because I'm misread and they dislike me. It's not because I'm they put everything down to trans hate. It's not.
This is disgusting. They're lovely, but they are lovely. They are, and it's and it's just it's disgusting. This trans hate needs to stop. It needs to stop. It's really sick. It's really vile. Do I think it's targeted on trans? I'm not necessarily sure. However, it was terrifying. Do you know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't wish this on you at all. I wouldn't wish it on you whatsoever. I would never wish this on my worst enemy. Even my worst enemy, I would wish this on. I don't know how I'm still alive. I really don't.
Oh my God.
I keep going. I keep trying. And it's hard. Really hard. I need CLA right now. She would help me right now. CLA is another streamer. She faces a lot of trolls as well, and she gets a lot of shit. And honestly, she would understand right now. I need CLA to give me a hug right now because she's gone through the same. Where's CLA? She's in London. I don't know. I don't know.
I'll just do the hate crime questions. Can we just
like, of course, yeah.
All for attention.
This is disgusting.
Sorry, my opinion on this one, all for attention, because if you what Kate, cameras, action, that's it. That's it, Kate. Kate's got it nailed there.
Oh, how did? I didn't want
to mean to be in the box.
No, but I didn't want to be rude and not accept. I do apologise.
It's all right, darling.
Sorry.
It's all right. While you're in the box, it's in the camera. You are.
It's all. I was watching her throughout, and no. Let's. Is Alpha Bar. It's all about the camera. Smile. Hi, I'm this way. Look, the camera's pointing here. She's wasting police time.
Yeah.
We all, well, let's face it, right? The young lads going past, calling names. How many of us with our hands of heart, when my husband's still alive, do you know how many times I called him names because he was late for dinner? Do you know what I mean? And he didn't pick up his socks. I said, you lazy sod, get on with it. Do you know what I mean? Come on.
Yeah.
Would I call the police for that? Well, he'd probably call the police because I was just a moany mare. But you know what I mean? Come on now.
Yeah, so for me, I didn't see any danger. They had the phone out, they were recording it. If you felt like you was in immediate danger or you were going to get run over, you'd go to the nearest building and ring the police from there. You wouldn't have your phone out in,
Exactly. You run, wouldn't you? You run in and, and just going past, tooting the horn. Maybe back in the day, I used to be tooting it, because I used to be quite a catch, and sometimes, you have a wolf whistle back in the day, but I know I did. I used to be quite a catch back then, I had all the legs. but now I've just got 3 tongues. Anyhow, right, moving on, right? She, let's face it, she is not as popular as one would want, would we? So if we can make up a little bit of drama, we'll do it. But make sure you've got your camera rolling and it's facing you, and you're looking over now and again to make sure you've got, the points up there. You know what I mean? Like I said, camera action.
Yes, absolutely, Kate. And I think a majority agree as well.
Exactly. But wasted police time is not on. It's
Absolutely.
not on. Or any services. Anyway.
Trust us now, Kate.
Yes, indeedy. Right, now that I've made the right doo-doo of myself, I've got to bugger off. Right.
Bye, darling.
Love you, darling. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye, Kate. Is there anybody that wants the box that disagrees? Does anyone disagree? Can you just put, hello, observer. Can you just put, thank you, Miss Cruz. Can you just put me in the comment section if you disagree, please? And you want the box. Because I will put you in. Because we do like a difference of opinion around here, you see. We don't want to be an echo chamber. Hello, Cookie Monster. Nobody? Well, I thought I'd ask. I thought you feel bad for Alpha Bar. Well, see, okay, so my opinion on this is they don't help themselves, do they? Like, if you get a lot of online hate, you would change your actions and you wouldn't continuously do the same thing over and over again. Like, the signal, the DV signal they used the other week, like, they don't help themselves. It's kind of like they do it because they know they're going to get this hate, because do you know what this hate brings? FYP, it brings views, it brings content. Yeah, so I believe she creates a lot of the drama herself. The police officer gave some very good advice. Yeah, and they won't take it. So I just feel that they don't help themselves. And if social media was really having this impact on her life, do something else. Right? It's like yesterday I went having a good day and I knew if I come on it'd be a shit show. I chose not to come on. Change your career. Do something else. But they just can't help themselves. Everything has to be a spectacle. Everything has to be done on the internet. Maria didn't answer the phone to them. But Maria's probably had enough of the shit, darling. I mean, I love my children, but I'm sorry if they were annoying me and I had to continuously, deal with shit because of their social media presence that they can do something about. Maybe I wouldn't answer my phone. How many years has this been going on for? So, Maria, thank you, Olivia, darling. Thank you. Sorry, bit of tough love, but nevertheless, it's the truth. The reason you wasn't on was because the blaster. That's not true. I didn't even know the blaster was going live. So, and she'll probably confirm that as well. So that's not true at all. Yep. Oh, and I just want to say as well, I got a little message from DG asking if I was interested in the come dine with me. Oh yes, so all you people saying that I'm jealous, I've seen you on the FYP. I got a message, was it yesterday or the day before, asking if I was interested, and I just said, look, thank you for the offer, but no. Thank you, Jem. And DG will confirm. So all you haters on the, For You page saying, oh, Miss Red's jealous. Miss Red, she's jealous because she never got on. Ha ha, because I did. I got asked if I was interested. And I said, no. Thank you, Laura. Politely declined because I said I couldn't deal with the stress. Absolutely not. But thank you for offering. Yes. I couldn't do it, guys. I couldn't. There's no more luck. I'll be sat around the table with that one. And I ain't got a poker face. And you think, Pearl got a lot of grief, didn't she, for the faces face she pulled. Can you imagine my face the whole week? I'd be cancelled, darling. Thank you, Olivia. I would. I'll have to deactivate all my accounts and go into hiding because I ain't like other people. I ain't got no poker face. If I don't like you, I don't like you, and that's as simple as that. And I can't be brought round either. So, but it was nice to have been, you know, asked if I was interested. So, screen record that, and now call me jealous, you bitches. Thank you. You can do Chinese food. Oh my god, I've got a video there actually, Tyrone reacting to the Chinese food and pounding. I was going to play it, but I'm not in the mood now. Oh dear. Thank you everybody for today. We made it to popular number we're popular number 4 now. That Miss P one's took over. Piss off, Miss P. Twice a week, yeah. Shall I play it? Oh my god. Come on then. Thank you everybody for support today. It's been ages since we've made, hello Miss Cruz, since we've made Podium. Piss off, Alpha Bar, stop being a drama queen. Get off social media if your life's that bad. My fucking husband who pounds me twice a week.
Yo! Whoa! Whoa! What the fuck? Hold the wait the what?
Amazing fucking husband who pounds me twice a week.
Twice a week? That isn't it. Only twice a week? That's fucking out of order. Gotta be at least every other day. Bare minimum.
Do you know Simon said to me, he went, why did you say twice a week? You weird. Well, he didn't call me. He said twice a week. I said, I don't know. I was really angry at the time, and you know what I'm like, I don't really think. Why twice? What are you trying to do to me, Don? You could have at least said 10 times a week. Twice a week, what?
Every other day. And one thing what I want to say as well, I'm not saying multiple times in one night, because that's not needed. That becomes exercise. Pump, roll over, and done.
Twice a week, you know.
Okay? Twice a week is too little. That's not enough. Alright?
How you fucking husband who pounds me twice a week?
Yo!
Oh my god. I will never ever live that down. Never live it down. Oh, poor Simon. Justice for Simon. Oh, guys. I know twice a week's out. And the funny thing is, right, does it make you cringe? I cringe so much, honestly, because it was bad enough that I was going through cancellation over, obviously, behind the scenes takedown, and then I get more grief. I get more grief by my own words because I thought I was doing something and I wasn't. Come on, come and rub it in.
Miss Red, it's not even what you said, it's your hand actions, and it's like not even we do it twice, it pounds me twice a week. It's the hand actions, like, yes, I do it twice a week.
I was so proud, weren't I?
He pounds me twice a week and I don't have to pay for it.
Oh, top girl, honestly, we can laugh about it now though, can't we, darling?
Honestly, I think that's just iconic. Didn't somebody make a song as well?
Yeah, Kamikaze, it went viral.
Can you please play it for us?
I don't know if I can find it.
Just put it in, pounds me twice a week and I don't have to pay for it.
Let me try on my phone.
Right, all right, let me jump down.
Go on then.
Everyone's telling me my bestie's live. I'm gonna go join the cult. Not Michelle, Miss Red. Do you want a beanie?
Do I want a what?
A beanie. The
What's
new
that?
cult. The new crew cult. He messaged me back.
No, he didn't.
He did. He messaged me back. I want to jump in his live today after I've been to the doctors.
No, I can't be in any cults, I'm sorry.
Right, all right. Well, can you please play this whilst I go to the doctors? Bye.
Sorry, guys. I can't join a cult. Oh my God.
Twice a week, and I don't have to pay him. He does it for free. Pounds me twice a week. Pounds me twice a week.
It went viral.
Fucking husband who pounds me twice a week, and I don't have.
This is my idea of a very nice day out. This is my idea of a very nice day.
Masturbating. Yeah, young ladies or women.
Anyway, guys, that's me done for the day. I'm going to go off and have a wonderful day now. I'm going to do some housework and everything else. I'm actually tired tonight. Thank you, everybody, for being here and tapping the screen, sending your heartbeats and all the lovely presses. Thank you, guys. Moderators, thank you for looking after the room. MVP, My Lins, Sally, Melissa, Totty, Bubblegum, The Nun, Jodie Marie, Serendipity Kim, Sabrina, Little Evie, Angie J, Aaliyah, Olivia, Fairy Godmother, Sushi Flick, I love that, Ups a Daisy, Adam, Kaz, Trishy, Medusa. Thank you, everybody. I love you all. We will be back on over the weekend quite a bit, guys, because I'm putting a shift in the weekend. So not only will we do FYP, we'll do some battles, we'll do, I don't know what we're going to do, but I'm going to be on a lot over the weekend. So Simon's got work, you see, so I'll have to keep you all company and you'll have to keep me all company, guys. Yes, love you all. Have a lovely day. I'm going to watch Angie, see what she's got to say.